Yeah, I guess I'll start us off. So, what can people tell me about the last time? What does everyone remember?
Um, Floofy may have had very interesting relationships with the Zygerian, who likes fancy jewelry.
And also, by the virtue of just hanging outside a window, someone possibly got a job interview.
Bro Rod is unsure of how this can turn
Loitering,
out.
loitering is a powerful skill, not something the Jedi would teach you.
I was just standing there staring at a window, and she came out to look at the same window, and it got really awkward.
No, you were looking into her window that she happened to be at.
I wasn't moving. I was
Anyhow,
there first.
that's her building. Anyways, session. Oh, what session is this? 8, probably something like that.
Let me check.
No, invite invalid.
Let's see. I've had a session 0, session 1, session 2A, 2B, 2C,
Session, yeah,
3,
session
and
8.
4A.
Session 8. You're robbing a jewelry store, and you find degenerates had the sensible idea to case the joint first, which is where we left off in the middle of it. I think Nash was chatting up the. What is the map loading for you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Nash was chatting up the retail employees in massive quotes because they're wearing slave collars. You got oh, right. I think it was Noko who tried to bribe a guard and succeeded. So that's this guy now. He is named because you made me name him on the spot. And Noko successful, or rather, Barbecue successfully planted a remote droid inside the loading bay. Who else is inside the store? Oh, Bro Rod is on his way in, having acquired a job interview, so to speak. Violet is just outside.
Looking at
Did I
traffic
actually?
lights.
Shade is looking at traffic lights.
Mm.
Violet is looking at.
If you had the same color, my brain's thinking violet.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I made a couple of changes to the map so that it's actually clear where the windows are and also where the computer terminals are. So let me just delete the things. So all these dotted lines on the sides, those are windows that can be seen in and out through from the outside. Front things are the same, display cases, and yeah, I think that's about all that bears explaining. So yeah, blue's computer terminals, dotted lines are windows and or just glass, like the display cases are just plain glass. And these are reinforced glass. So yeah, what is everybody doing? Who wants to pick up first?
Just add a character for a bit. Is that how long is that like respec willing to wait for? Because I don't really have XP to spare.
Oh, it's a free respec. So if you want to just like take some points out of one thing and put them into another thing.
All right.
I
I'm
would
gonna be a bit
appreciate if you
then.
didn't. Okay, well, like this as a heads up, I would appreciate if you didn't fuck with your other skills too much. Like, don't go from a sniper type to a brawler type with the respec. But if
Yeah.
you need to shuffle a few things around on the other side to get some social skills worked around, then that's
Okay.
totally
In short,
fine.
I'm looking at this very, very specified Jenga tower. I'm wondering how the hell am I going to move anything?
Well, I mean, not everybody has to have social skills per se. You can
Mhm.
just think of this like any other tabletop RPG. Like there's some the face characters and None of you decided to play face characters, so we're kind of at a loss here. Except for Zerg, who is no longer with us.
It depends what you mean by face, but yeah.
Well, mechanically, face characters. Like, I think Shade and Nash have been doing the heavy lifting from a social standpoint. Just haven't had
Nash,
the
definitely.
yeah, just haven't had the social skills to actually back it up. I think Bro Rod's also got something in there, and I think wait, Million, you did a respec, right?
No, I'm still saving that experience
Okay, wait,
because I don't know what to do with it.
You
Ah,
want to
right.
talk?
Bro Rod's
Probably
about to
should have had
pivot
someone
from
walk me through it.
Gunslinger straight to he's actually a dark Sith Jedi now.
Dark Jedi,
Yay.
Dark Jedi.
six
It
force
only-
die, yeet the BBG.
It only took like 4 years.
For me to get my comeuppance.
Yes.
I wouldn't even be mad if that happened because think of how that could be used for crime. There's so many uses for telekinesis. Anyways, so yeah, Guns. I don't know if you want to do your respec like now or like we can come back to what Violet's doing. If somebody else wants to act. I believe Barbecue had some choice plans with a certain NPC. And there's also Bro Rod and his job interview. So I'll let you two or
It can only end well.
I'll let you guys determine who wants to do what. God damn it, guys.
I'm not going to be able to do anything while I'm figuring out this respec. Trust me. I
Okay.
assure you, I'm out of the ballpark for probably half an hour to an hour.
All right, it's down to Shade, Barbecue, and Bro Rod.
Bro Rod does not have enough confidence to go first. I nominate Barbecue.
Barbecue, you've been nominated. What do you do?
Explode.
Wait, can he explode? He is a robot, right?
I mean,
He has a high
he's got
visibility vest. I mean, it's a fair
Yeah.
warning.
yeah,
Is that
It's
a
even-
possibility?
it's even painted the colors of fire and death. Orange and yellow and gray like smoke. Anyhow, what would the death bot like to do besides explode?
Let's see. What's these rooms up here look like? Like, is it a window or is it just like a wall and a door?
So those are like typical office spaces. It's like walls and a door. That's like a meeting
Okay.
room, as is this. Or like a meeting with clients or something. Probably should have added windows. I did not think about, there's Ligurians. They use slaves. I'm sure they don't care too much about workplace
Their windows made of
happiness.
slaves?
There's a couple of Twi'leks linking hands that form the wall, so you can see in between their limbs. Anyways, no, for all intents and purposes, wait, no, I did include windows, or I didn't include windows, but they're only on one side though. You know what? Pretend these are windows. Only one of the meeting rooms has windows.
I was about to say, the other window's going to the loading bay.
Hey, I mean, it pays to be able to see what goes on in the loading bay. And you know what? Yes, that is canon now. That. This is a window.
The cannon has now been welded.
I have altered the canon. Pray I do not alter it further. God damn it! How do I? I don't know if I can actually just add. This is one thing that's easier in Roll20.
Go to the pencil shape thing.
Yeah,
and
but
then
like I
add
can't.
draw a rectangle.
Yeah, but I can't do a dotted line, and I can't like pick up the color of the thing.
Yeah,
That's
you
okay.
can. You could also draw a polygon, just draw a line, and then you basically double.
No,
click
I
on it.
mean like I can't. You know, like the ink blotter tool, not ink blotter. You know the one where like it picks up the color of the thing.
There is a fill option in this. You double click on it. I think there's a. Select it.
What?
What?
There's not. Oh, there we go.
If you
Fair
click
enough.
on it, you'll have the option to fill.
This terrible, ugly nonsense indicates a window now. That fucking. There we go. Window. And it moved. God damn it. Oh, it stuck to the grid. Excellent. There we go. Okay, so now that we've established window, barbecue, what are you doing?
I am going to see. I just walk right on in. Look down my clipboard, not really paying attention to these guys, just walking on in, acting like I'm supposed to be here.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Ouch! Why you got this?
I'm assuming he's turning.
Hello. Just here doing a checkup.
Checkup on what? I was not told of any checkup.
It's checkup. But if you want to ask, your boss is out there.
My boss?
Well, yes.
Are you which NPC are you talking about when you say boss?
What was that guy's name?
The guy you bribed?
Yeah.
Are you
Bizarro.
suddenly named?
Well, I had to. I think Noko specifically asked for his name. It was like, you know what, Catman Desargo. So yeah, the guy's name is Desargo.
Desargo.
Hmm. Stay here. I will check this.
Okay.
Leaves the room.
I'm gonna close the door.
All right, draw. Yeah, just draw something to edit. I'll do it. I don't want to. Squiggly line. Oh no, I kept the
And-
color. God damn it!
Oh,
I like my other color better.
and while he's out doing the check, I'm just gonna check the thickness of this wall.
Thickness of the wall.
Yeah, just do a little scan if it sees any.
With what?
Let's see. What would I have that can do that?
Or Destiny point a lot of things.
Yeah.
Have we rolled Destiny? We still have rolled Destiny.
It's still same
Oh,
pool as last
We'll be
time.
carrying over.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Carry over? Okay.
I am going to say I have something that can measure. I don't actually know what can measure thickness other than a drill. I'm pretty sure you probably would have noticed the drill hole.
Well, I mean, do you have like a utility belt, or
Oh yeah, I believe
do you
I
have like,
think I do.
or like the talent?
I don't think I have a talent for that.
I think they're okay. Let me just check your sheet real quick. I feel like
I do have a utility belt.
oh wait, no, that's the encumbrance threshold. There's Shred. You know the one I'm talking about. It's the one that like Beak Boy has it, where you just pull something out of like a random tool out of nowhere, essentially.
Utility belt being the talent,
It-
or
Is it utility belt?
utility belt is the name of the talent that you flip a destiny point.
Okay, yeah,
Makes
that's
you
the
take
one.
Okay.
Very specific.
I'm
Like,
willing
once
to let you.
Flip
Sorry.
a Destiny say where I when I dressed up in a costume, I got a
No.
couple of basic tools.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for that tool. So you're
I
gonna
will,
need to
I will
buy.
gladly pay for that tool.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have plenty of money.
buy the scanner.
Yep.
I don't
construction
know
scanner.
which scanner that is.
You probably can find a general purpose one, I bet.
The
There's also
demolition scanner is one that comes to mind.
There's an SC90 structural one, and I think there's a Starship one too. Let's just see through. Well, the
Structural
Starship
one
one's
probably
about
pretty good.
starships.
All right, Noko, how? What's the extent of the one you want?
We'll probably go for a structural one. That sounds like it's probably the one I would need.
All right, let me check the price for.
Please don't be like 20,000 credits.
SC90 is just 675.
675. All right,
Yeah.
so I'll deduct the minus 675 for SC90 scanner.
Yep. Can I send this to chat?
There we go. Okay. Yeah, feel free to check the thickness. I'm assuming would it be a mechanics check or
It says 2 purple computers to see through a wall, but I'm sure.
computers?
Hmm.
Up to short range. Holy shit.
There's plenty of great tools that just exist.
Yeah, I think my computer is up. I could just start scanning people through walls.
Your windows, walls, and
Perfect
clothing
for a
mean nothing to
heist.
me.
All right, make me that 2 purple computers check.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank God that worked.
All right, 3 success. So with that, you see that the walls themselves, once they get a little bit past the initial wall, like it's got the drywall, and then beyond that, where exactly are you looking anyway? Like just at the like facing the vault?
Yeah, facing the vault. Where I would assume it would be the middle of the wall.
So yeah, past the initial drywall, you see that there is a good amount of like shielding. The same sort of shielding that I forget if it was Shade or Violent that ran into it near the what do you call it? Was it the traffic box where you found the shielding, or was it? I forget if Violet managed to actually jack into that computer port outside.
You mean Shade?
Huh.
Well, Shade did the traffic box thing.
Okay.
Violet did the other thing. I forget which one of you established that. It's probably up in chat.
Yeah, I think Shade established that you could if you could physically hack into the traffic signal, you could manipulate it.
Oh, there we go. I see. Yeah, security at the Yank has Wi-Fi signaling at the manager's. Okay, so yeah, so from your standpoint, you saw this is for Shade. You saw that most of the building is not shielded from wireless things, except for the manager's office. And from this standpoint, barbecue, you see that the vault is almost entirely shielded. Whether that's just light. Well, hold on. Let me see what this tool actually does. Can see through walls or bulkheads. Okay, I'm assuming that's GM Fiat 500 Gober on what it actually. For one advantage, I will say that you see a good amount of wiring in the
Alright.
initial wall, leading away and underground in this general direction. Obviously, it's all nicely tucked away and runs under the floor and straight lines and all that shit. But it's running this way. But let's say that up to short range, that's all you see, and you don't see too far into the vault. But you do see it's shielded, which make me a. What would civil engineering be as a check? Just education?
Education seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
Mm.
make me a 2 purple knowledge education check. Ah,
Damn you, double failure.
yeah, you're not sure. You're not sure if it's general purpose shielding or if it's something more than that. But with that check, you do see that the vault is pretty well impenetrable from a. I think like Superman can't see through lead type deal,
Okay.
and the wires running away. Or what you say? I'll just
So
throw
wires
that
that
in.
go over this way.
Yeah. So wires leading from vault. I'm just gonna say southwest. Make things easy. Uh, it's not really radar, is it? It's just I'm just gonna say scanner. Not scannable through scanner, whatever. Anyhow, with those
Yeah.
2 advantages, I will say that yes, you see the wires. leading away.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to put the tool away and just open the door and walk out.
All right. It checks out. Jazark will vouch for you. What did you find?
Everything's all good in there.
The bulkhead's looking good.
Yes?
Ah. You know, in another life, I wanted to be a civil engineer.
Oh, did you?
Instead, my father turned me into a slaver. He always said something about the family business.
You know,
And
you're always good. Learn how to.
sorry, can you repeat that?
It's
You
never
always
too late
good.
to learn.
Learn how
Stop.
to. It's never too late.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I go to night school. No.
You should. And in case you need references, barbecue's gonna have a little card.
What does the card say?
One
One
moment.
The
one
barbecue school of
moment.
big bad learning.
Sorry, I was just showing off the voicemail very quickly. It's gonna say, crap. What did it say?
As if you're 3D printing it right now, whatever you want.
Just your whirling noise from a barbecue.
I will allow it, honestly.
Yeah, roll Destiny point. You can 3D print to a limited degree.
I don't know if you're going to require. That's not even like a 3D printer thing. Like, that's just a normal ass printer. You just have like an ink cartridge handy.
Oh, right.
The most expensive thing on me.
All right, what does it say? Come on the spot.
Barbecue. Oh shit! I can't put that barbecue. What's the name of the city?
Cloud City.
Oh, we're actually in Cloud City.
Yes.
Yeah, we have been this whole time.
Always
I
has
always
been.
I always thought it was just a
Always
knockoff
has
of Cloud City.
No, this is literally Cloud City. Like,
Oh, shit.
it's the Cloud City.
I guess it's gonna say Cloud City's architectural schooling for slavers.
I love it.
All right, yes, that's what's on the card. Write that in chat. And on the business card, there's the little mouse droid symbol. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, if you
If
don't
need
mind.
help, just give that call.
He smiles and walks back into the room. Starts pondering his life choices, the crossroads he finds ahead of him. Anyhow, all right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let someone else go.
All right. Who else wants to go?
Stall for time.
Over time. You know, I'll go see. Just checking around with the holonet. With the 3-mile comm link to see if I can pick up any juicy underworld information about the Zygerians. You know, what they're up to in this area. You know, if we do eventually steal from them, who would be our complications from the criminal side?
Oh,
I'd like to make an underworld check for it.
yeah, that would be a. So, what are you like looking for specifically? Like Zygerians in general, like what Zygerians are doing here? Or are you looking up like this establishment? You looking up the
Look at
company?
this, pretty much any crime involving this local region on Cloud City, cross-referencing it with Zygerian activity in Cloud City, and with any sort of news, especially if there's news involving the city government between this company in the Cloud City government? Like, is there a lawsuit they went through, or is there some, hush hush money that
Oh,
went around?
okay.
That sort of thing.
In that case, make me a 3 purple, 1 red computers check.
Computers or Underworld?
Oh, shit. My bad. You're using the HoloNet for this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also going to exploit the 3 mal comlink to add 2 boost die since it's relatively current.
Okay. Um,
So 1 red,
Nice.
3 purple, you said?
I'm going back and forth on this. So you're not trying to hack into anything. You're
No.
like
I'm just looking at
straight up
mines.
searching the under. Okay. In that case, just 3 purple.
Okay, 3 purple.
Also, to be fair, I guess it technically would be more of a computer's check because you're just
Holy
looking up
shit.
historical record.
I mean, my take on this is that you're going to like some less than mainstream sites to see, like crimeforums.net.
You don't mean
.ru.
CrimeNet? Someone
Okay.
has to be operating a CrimeNet. You know it.
Yeah.
Who knows
Yeah.
who, but someone's operating it.
It's like a betting pool on all the top crime and best places. But yeah, you visit you visit crime.net and you find out Zygerians, generally distasteful business, but surprisingly, on Cloud City, this libertarian paradise, all above board from what it seems. No real dirty money. It's a little bit controversial. There's some city council things relating to the use of indentured servants, so out in the open, especially for nighttime security. But technically legal, and they have the money to back it up. Although what you do find out is the owner of this particular establishment is a sort of heiress to the Patra family. So wealthy Zygerians obviously made their money from slaves because Zygerians.
Patra, P-A-T-R-A.
P-A apostrophe A-T-R-A.
P-A apostrophe T-R-A. Very wealthy.
There's
Overall,
another A after the apostrophe, but close enough.
I'll remember that next time.
But yeah, as far as you can tell, everything seems to be above board. They grease the right hinges and line the right pockets, and don't seem to be doing anything outwardly illegal. They might have some favorable dealings from city council, especially pertaining to the use of slaves, but overall legitimate, if morally dubious.
Gotcha. So basically,
But
they're like restaurant owners, and they pay their employees less than minimum wage. Got it.
oh, significantly less.
Ooh, that's good to know. Do I find anything about, like, say, rival criminal factions to the Patra family that are operating in this area? Or is it more likely that the Patra family is just good with the law? And so I'm trying to calculate, like, is there a third party I should worry about, or is it just cops and Zygerians versus us?
So, from what you find out, actually, you know what? Make me 7 successes. I don't need another check. uh, so, from what you can tell, the Patra family is mostly active on Zygeria, but being influential, they branched out into various sects. They're not like they don't have a big controlling presence. It's just like as a business, it's like when a small town gets like a Walmart, but like one of the Waltons is running said Walmart. So it'd be equivalent to that.
All right, Patra, you said P-A apostrophe A-T-R-A?
Yeah.
Okay. Which, if I remember my geography correctly, I think Zygeria falls in corporate territory now. Interesting.
Possibly. Is this according to your AU or according to like Canada?
According to the AU, they're way out in the ass end of the Outer Rim. At least the
Oh,
homeworld is.
that does help with the whole slavery thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, they've branched out for various business ventures, but as far as you can tell, aside from the whole slavery thing, which once again is illegal in some places but legal in others.
Mm.
Yeah. And I guess one thing you can have for free, they do seem to treat their slaves better than some of the other Zygerian families. So any rivalries mostly have to do with that. It's like homeworld squabbles. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Now I feel
sweet.
only a little bit bad for robbing them, for wanting to rob them.
Wow, they're one of the good ones.
I'm pretty sure that.
I presume it was other ones were good ones and these aren't. Because holy crap, they are not being nice to them.
G-O-Rappy. So
All
welcome
Natch
back, Jack.
knows is that this lady is very, very nice. Oh, that was dried cherry stuck in my throat.
What, in game or
Both.
both? You okay there, hon? Seem to have something stuck in the old windpipe.
Oh, you are okay. I had a salad before I came, and they put these berries in it. It was not my favorite, but such is high class eating sometimes. Yes.
I wouldn't know. I'm but a humble indentured servant.
Oh, come now, a beauty like you, of course you must make it to the more affluent places. Perhaps as a date. Gives her an eye.
And she gives you this like mock bashful look. Oh, you trying to get a discount, are you?
Only
Trying to
into
make me
your
blush.
heart.
You wouldn't like to see me blush. I turn an awfully dark shade of green.
Oh, my lady, green is one of my favorite colors.
So is there anything in particular you're trying to get out of this? I remember last time you were asking about Electrum. I don't know if you're trying to leverage this as like a charm thing with your newfound social skills.
I think, yeah, I was just curious about what kind of, if I'm remembering correctly, I was asking about what Electrum pieces they had, and they were showing me like some rings or stuff, but I know we're trying to get a special piece that's in the vault.
Well, if you want to ask about like generally their stock, that might not be a bad idea. Which I think you were doing before we went to other things. So if you want to make like a, let's say a charm check, 2 purple with a boost die because you complimented green.
Okay.
Old Clara here. Oh wait, this is Claro. Hold on, Clara's down here. I got it. There we go. You've been talking to Clara.
I would say I'm probably not wearing my trophy armor at the moment.
I mean, you could be.
Realistically.
Do you want to be?
No, it gives me a setback on charm checks.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, make me that 2 purple with 1 boost.
Okay.
Oh.
Curse you, dice. Curse you. I hate you. You're the worst. Double failure and 2 blank dice. 3 blank dice.
Okay.
Amazing.
As you're so you're trying to be all charming. You're leaning over the glass essentially to getting close, woo her a little bit. The alarm trips.
Oh, no, dear goodness, no. Oh, I am so sorry.
He like raises his hand.
I am sometimes very clumsy, and
He's just like looks
Oh,
around
honey.
with like big eyes.
Oh, honey, what have you done? And 2 Zygerians rush to your sides.
Oh,
Sir, hands where we can see them.
here you go. You may have both. I was trying to get one in her hand, but if you would like to hold them, well.
They just look at you puzzled. Come with us.
Come now, don't be shy.
They start moving you to
Goodbye, my
This
love.
little-
I will talk to you later.
I'll remember you.
I'll remember you.
How do I deselect some of the tokens?
Just like drag a
Select
box.
something else.
Wait. Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
worked.
good. I'm in the back room, the back torture room.
So yeah, one guy comes. Oh, wait, he's way in your personal space. You know what? That's a good thing. I was gonna move him, but no.
He can be in Nash's personal space.
Would anybody else like to do anything?
Nash has been
Out of
arrested.
character, I've gotten the respec done now, but I'm curious if I should try to import or try to manually add stuff because I don't know how to add a new specialization
Drag and drop
Oh.
from the compendium.
from the compendium.
So go
Yeah,
find
you
the
should be able to choose the
specialization
entire
compendium.
tree.
Entry compendium
Item. Yep.
item.
There should be one's a specialization. And you
you-
just find it, drag drop.
And then you can click any talents that you have chosen. Once you put it on your sheet, you can just click the name. It'll open up another box and go from there. Honestly, unless you're doing a completely new character, often it's easier to just do it manually because then you don't have to like recreate custom stuff that you've made previously.
All good, all good. I just need to know how to get this brand new specialization in because that's a big thing.
Yeah, but Founder makes it pretty easy, actually, which is fortunate. But yeah, anybody else looking to do something, or should we continue on with Nash?
I should get started on this job interview.
The alarm goes off in the middle of the job interview.
Actually, yeah, is that how you want to play it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk into the thing.
Eh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, what?
Overshot me a little bit.
So we'll reverse time a little bit. I'll just move these guys back. The door.
5
The door
minutes
is.
ago.
Oh, the door opens on its own.
Ooh, fancy. Oh, too far.
You're standing on the desk.
Maybe that's
Good,
what he
you know,
wants
gotta
to
make
do.
my first impression.
Asserting dominance.
Ah, a bold one.
I can only go up from here.
Not how I would have chosen to enter a job interview, but perhaps you know something I don't.
I know many things. And I don't know enough things. Like for one, the price of those jewelry out there is I have no idea how I'd make that money. So I am intrigued by your job offer.
Stick with us for a while. After some time, you'll be able to afford all of the jewelry we carry and more.
That is an interesting offer. You might go out of business that way. Well, what kind of job offer did you have? Because I mean, I'm pretty good at lifting stuff. Manual labor is the name.
Out of character, don't you have like normal run?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
one of those backpack things though that makes encumbrance a little bit higher than normal.
Deception
If
check.
I'm understanding it correctly.
Wait, hold on. Let me look at your sheet real quick. Actually, you have you already have leadership skills.
I do.
Or, well, you have an leadership.
Excuse
Okay.
me while I check
More
my
than
own.
many.
I've got code. Oh,
And before we can find the job that suits you best, perhaps it would help to learn more about you.
they call me Manuel because of what I do. Manual.
She pulls out a notepad.
Personal,
Manuel-
professional life.
My parents were not very big fans of the name, even though they chose it. I'm unsure of the background of that. May have been a lost bet.
And last name?
Manuel. But it's pronounced all instead of al.
Manuel? Manuel.
No, Manuel, Manuel.
She is visibly
Confuzzled.
confused. And
It is important that you get the distinction correct.
Manuel.
You could just call me MM. Eminem.
Eminem it is.
Much easier, I think.
Now tell me a bit about your qualifications.
Qualifications. Well, I grew up on the street, so I have an idea on the darker underbelly, so not afraid to get my hands dirty. Have no police record, so it's always a plus. And I have yet to break my spine lifting. So I still have one strong spine.
I mean, you're sitting down. You have one strong spine. As opposed
One
to
strong
what?
spine.
Two?
No, just one. I'm saving money for the second one.
Another confused look.
We're talking about spines,
see.
right?
I meant more from a work history perspective, but
Oh, work history. You could call me a courier. I deliver.
deliver what?
Various goods.
Drugs.
I don't check the packages because that's a felony. I'm sure
Touche.
you, as a
Character.
Wait,
Sorry, no, you go.
I'll say, sure, you as a intelligent businessman would understand that it's important for you to not know what he's delivering.
Occupational courtesy. I can respect that.
I like to, carry a degree of professionalism. Just a degree, though.
Well, Mr. Courier, who's not afraid to get his hands dirty. What do you think about slavery?
It's important for the economy, in this case.
Oh, God. This is being recorded.
It is.
I gotta watch my words. Okay.
Both in character and out of character.
Nani?
Refreshing to hear someone who thinks the way we do. Not many Zygarians do. Maybe the Trandoshans, but highly uncivilized. Those are.
Well, it's all about keeping ethics out of business.
I can see why you came to Cloud City.
Heard it was the best place to make a living for some with my background.
And as you say that, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, stand up, pulling out my gun. Action!
God damn it! I can't. I'm trying to unselect this fucking. God damn it!
I haven't decided my job. Let's gun back. I don't think I want to be security, or I don't think you've put me into security yet.
Oh, there you go. I can click. There we go. So, I don't know. Do you like footsteps? Do you turn around? Do you look behind you?
Am I sitting in a swivel chair?
Sure. Let's say yes.
I turn around.
So yeah, you see Nash getting let in by two Zygarian guards past the door and into another room.
Did that shark guy just go into that room?
You have seen the other side of our business.
The other side.
Sometimes we need to deal with customers who get a bit rowdy. I do not know the situation, but I'm sure I will learn in time.
Ooh, do you discipline them? Do you interrogate them? Do you torture them? Or do you just give them the old razzle frazzle womble comble?
We question them.
Not just interrogation then?
Perhaps enhanced interrogation. depending on
Ooh.
the severity of their offense.
I am now intrigued.
We like to handle things in-house.
Do you take advantage, or do you also get in on these interrogations?
She smiles. Oh, and as she does that, she like presses a few buttons on her desk, and that thing you saw earlier in last session, uh, she hits it, whispers something into a comm channel, and the alarms go off. Sorry,
Alarm.
reverse order. She whispers something into a comm channel and then hits the button.
And the alarms stop.
And the alarms stop.
Ooh, you got some pretty on the dot security.
When you have such treasures as these, it's important to keep track of your stock.
You are correct. They are treasures.
It seems we agree on a great many things. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Owning my own home, my own vehicle, and my own business.
How dry.
Oh, that's just the start of it, though. That's only in 10 years. I have to think of what I'm going to be doing in 20 years. Maybe an empire.
This seems to intrigue her a bit. She laughs. And then she starts asking you what the other boring job interview questions, like, what would you consider your greatest weakness? And all that jazz.
I cannot take my helmet off. I may die.
All right. Anybody else want to do something before we circle back to Nash getting interrogated?
Enhanced interrogated. Although I doubt they're going to make a dent through his skin.
Very
No,
interested to see how this
you must
goes.
hit at the underbelly. You are doing it all wrong. Let me show you.
Stop! You're reading my notes.
I'm so sorry.
No, should we pop over to Nash's interrogation then? Yes, I say we do. So Nash, you find yourself in a room with some seems to be one large cell and like a hallway. And in that hallway, there's a number of there's a water jug and some towels and car battery and a couple of pointy implements.
Oh,
Also, a water jug with a small hole taped into it or poked into it.
oh, I see. I was not expecting such from a high class establishment as this is, but I suppose I can comply. I am a obviously willing customer. I mean no harm. I am merely large and clumsy.
I'll be the judge of that. But to understand, this is just a mere formality. If you truly are a customer, you have nothing to fear.
Well, exactly. That is the point. Please, would you
So
take
we,
my hands?
he has you sit down on a chair and jams you, or tries to, throw a polygraph onto you.
Oh, there is no need for that. Come now. You certainly
Ah.
have nothing to fear with me. Would
It's
I
a
would a, fa-
formality, I'm afraid.
would a face like this lie to you? Come now. And gives him a very large toothy grin.
Stares down your terrifying maw. Ugh. And anyways, he tries to attach the electrodes. How similar are carcardons to sharks?
They are very shark-like.
So pretty much everything is the same, except they have opposable fins and can stand and are
Yeah.
sentient.
They partial bone skeleton, flexible cartilage frame. Carcardon bodies consist mostly of solid muscle.
Okay. In that case, make me a. You know what? 3 red. Wait, no, that's not the right. what would be the right thing for like? I guess it would be resistance,
Resilience.
resilience. Yeah. Now, just for like your physical hardiness, like not opposing harm,
Sure.
but like yeah, just your physiology. I'd say yeah, make me a 3 red resilience check.
Woof. All right.
Holy shit.
Nash, as you said, is a beefy boy.
So he tries to slap the electrodes on you, but the readings are all all over the place because sharks use electricity to sense their prey.
Oh, that tingles. Oh.
So it's just there's like these tiny little like almost imperceptible zaps coming from your skin to like the electrodes, and the polygraphs just jumping all over the place.
You
Like,
see a little bit of color come to Nash's face.
Oh, this reminds me of a companion I had one time. Certainly.
a companion tried to give you a polygraph test.
In no way. We certainly did not share any lies that evening.
He eyes you. The very
Violet
quizzical
wand.
look. Okay, let's maybe try a different method. He pulls out a needle full of something. So the resilience check was supposed to be for so he pulls out a needle of what you can only assume to be truth serum and
Oh.
gestures for you to hold out your arm.
Sir, please. I am allergic to most drugs. It is a physiology issue. We have very strong bodies, but you said this was mere formality. This is going.
Please, sir, this is most unseemly. That stuff's expensive.
I'm sorry, it's formality. Once you walk into the door, you accept the terms and conditions, the right to be detained and questioned, and use of enhanced interrogation techniques. You understand, right?
That was
It's
all.
Cloud City.
That was all on the door.
Yes, it's written outside.
Oh, maybe I should work on my reading skills. It has been a while since I've been in civilization. I am normally a little bit of in real estate in maybe less than populous areas. There's something nice about the wild and openness of the world.
You know, I always wanted to be a rural real estate agent. Gets a
Oh.
far off look in his eyes.
I could recommend you. My agent, he is very good, and he is actually looking for some entry level real estate. It may be not as high rolling as I deal with, but I could get you a foot in if you wanted to get out of working in this.
Do you have a business card?
He taps his jacket.
I must have left it in my other jacket. This is my formal jacket. I usually do not mix business and pleasure.
Shame. His eyes droop, and he like just absentmindedly just like tries to jab you with the needle. It breaks on your tough, your rough shark skin. It just snaps. Figures. I guess we'll do this the old-fashioned way. And he grabs the car battery. And make me a goddamn. I should have done one red for each resilience check.
You started with a really big check.
I figured I was gonna do one check to see how you fare throughout, and then that was gonna determine. But you got two. You got 2 successes for each iteration. So he hooks up the car battery, and the thing just like slips off of your. It can't find purchase on your slippery shark skin.
You see, as it like slips off, Nash like grabs onto his hand.
Oh, do you moisturize your hands? Are very soft and supple.
Yes. So did you? Oh,
Well, I try to moisturize. I must stay moist, being myself, obviously. So I am very well versed in the different lotions and moisturizers there are. Tell me, is yours working for you? I may have some suggestions if it is not.
I have no complaints about my skincare routine.
Good, good. Well, I think it is very impressive. Certainly.
He's just looking at the alligator clips on the car battery clamp. It's just like they're sopping wet. It's like, you know what? You seem like nice enough guy. What were you doing over here? Why alarm?
Honestly, I fell for your receptionist there. She and I were, well, there was a connection, and we were hitting it off very well. And I leaned forward to maybe make a move. But like I said, I am large and sometimes clumsy, and I bumped the glass, and all of me, I weigh a lot. It tripped me. So
Did Treg's mic just like go deep frying for a second for anyone else? Like super loud?
I heard something. That was weird.
I heard something. I'm not sure it was super loud, but definitely a
Okay.
change in pitch.
Yeah, I was making sure I'm not going crazy. Also, I just realized I've been forgetting to have music on this whole time.
Oh, good.
Whoops. God damn it. Let me just throw that on real quick.
Honestly,
It's from
didn't
Pay
even
2, so you don't have
notice.
to worry about it. Wow, it's so engaging, even without the music. There we go.
but anyway, yes, I was making a move on that very nice young lady. Do you happen to know her name? I would love to, perhaps, acquiesce with her outside of work hours.
Ah, that was Clara.
Clara. That is a wonderful name. My
The
mother's
triplets
name was something similar. It was very different in my tongue, but translated it was similar.
He's thinking about Clara. Yes, she is one of our, well, she and her sisters. Our greatest pull might not be the jewelry, as you might say.
Wait a minute.
He kind of looks at him.
You have a thing for Clara.
Well,
Why?
technically speaking, it's I have a thing for they're identical, so you know.
But certainly you can tell Clara differently from her twins or triplets.
She is the one with the shining personality.
I agree. Now, tell me, what does Clara like? What is maybe her guilty pleasure? If you don't mind me stepping in on your territory, I would not want to impose.
Well, he leans in. You know what? Make me a 2 purple charm check. Okay. Oh, you know, she just she talks a lot about this whole freedom thing, which, you know, overrated, am I right?
I don't know.
Indentured servitude is stability. You have roof overhead and mouth is fed.
Well, sometimes you must suffer a little bit to make ends meet, but I certainly value my freedom. And perhaps I could show her some of that as well. Thank you. And what was your name, young man?
Oh, fuck. Hold on. God fucking damn it. I'm looking. Give me 1 second.
Look up your medication.
Madran. And it's MA''DRAN.
Man, I spelled it right the first time. Sweet.
God damn. Nice.
Well, Madran, it has been a pleasure. I am sorry that I was not as myself was not as cooperative as maybe you were expecting, but I think we have found something more important, and that is a kinship. Yes?
Kin, huh? What is your name?
Oh, my name. I am Nash.
Nash.
Yes.
Be well, Nash. And he steps aside and gesture. Oh, well, they're still linked together. God damn it. Steps aside to let you pass.
Well, Madran, thank you. Give your compliments to your boss, while I go give mine to Clara.
Ho ho. Don't go too far. A still indentured servant could get her killed.
He returns to Clara.
I am sorry, my dear Clara. That was merely a formality. Madran over there had. Well, he needed some advice about a sensitive matter.
Sensitive matter being a potential theft, burglary, larceny.
That is possible. It was his job, but I like to see past the job title and more into the person.
I've seen the person on that one. I've seen how he looks at me, and I don't like it.
Well, I am trying to help him with that. Deep down, I think he is a good guy. Not me, of course. But I think he has some nuggets of gold that maybe just need some polishing.
You realize I'm a slave, right?
I do. And that makes me sad. For I too once was a slave of sorts. But I am now free.
And how'd you accomplish that?
Well, this was a grisly matter, but it is in the past now, and I am better for it. And perhaps, maybe you too. I could help you with that as well.
And how do you propose we do that?
Well, how about a date?
You put me? Huh?
One date with me, and I maybe can arrange something with your masters, that is were. Perhaps for all three of you. Don't think it missed my eye that you are two sisters.
3, actually.
Oh, there's a third one somewhere.
It's a quad.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, I thought you said
and
you
two
are.
sisters.
You okay? Gotcha. I thought you said you are 2 sisters. Like there's a third sister as well. Anyways, I don't know about that. I can't exactly be going off in my free time.
Well, perhaps I can negotiate with your boss.
Well, you're welcome to try. Just don't say I sent you. She's in that office over yonder where you were.
My dear Clara, my mouth is zipped. Until my heart can speak to you again.
She's just looks away. Or looks down, rather. Alrighty. Guns, you finished with your import?
Thankfully, yes. I am now dumber.
Would you like to use those newfound dumbness to do anything?
Yes, I would like to less acutely hack the box here.
Alrighty. So I'm assuming like computer hack. Are you like trying to take apart the box, look at the mechanical components, or are you trying to just jack in?
Checking. Like a
Give
cursory
me-
check might be for like basic anti-measures, but
All right, give me a. Hold on, I have this written down somewhere. All right, 3 purple, 1 red. Computers check. Oh. So, 2 successes, you get in. It's a relatively simple system. It's more or less just it's a control board for the shutters on the building. All of those Durasteel cortosis reinforced shutters over all the glass and all the windows goes down at night. You have access to that now.
if I'm at this box or remotely as well, I can find the network.
When you're at this box, but I am open to suggestions on the Triumph. Then I'll give you the thread.
Shred, what are you thinking? What kind of access would be really good right now?
Access would be really good. I'll be honest, just even access to control like the doors. I mean, doors would be helpful. Obviously, the grand prize would be, be able to easily open the vault. But even access to make sure that these doors cannot be locked on us like the regular doors.
Yeah, I think that's a good starting point, honestly. Securing other things before the vault, so yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Let's say that I found the best way to access the doors throughout the facility.
All right, throw that in chat. You can, from this panel, you can remotely control. Someone has to be here, but yeah, from this panel, you can remotely control the doors and shutters.
Okay.
Alrighty. We should probably start writing things down beside the. Like, I have this all in my notes, but for your own, I guess, enlightenment.
You know what would be
Why-
good?
Why can't I text? Why can't I text?
Remind me what the store was called again. I was gonna call it
The
Jewel
Ankh.
Store. The Ankh. Is it ANK
Or-
or ANC?
ANKH.
There's actually a module that's like chat enhancements or whatnot that allows you to like set and archive things to a notepad or like a journal entry that you've created. So
I just created a journal energy for heist notes if you want to give everyone access to that. Under the journal tab, that would be
Heist notes.
in the journal tab. So
Configure
just create something.
permissions. All players owner. There you go.
So if we, for example, add an access. Nash was here for. I'll let you take the notes, Drag.
nope. You can note. I'm just. Nash is here to troll and flirt with Nox. That's all Nash is here for. You guys have all the skills for hacking here. Nash is here to break things when you guys screw up.
Less so now.
Okay, so at slicing terminal or at box near
Manager's office.
your manager's office. can control the door, exterior doors, correct?
Oh, that's not it.
Yeah. After the session, we can install that chat thing. It's a really nice mod to have, where you could basically just right-click a something typed in chat and archive it to that journal, so you wouldn't have to type it in. It's just a right-click, send to chat or send to journal, and it saves it there. It's quite nice. Anyway, not to get off topic.
But yeah, so that's what you get from the successes and triumph. Next is the shutters and the doors from that panel, but you have to be there physically, or somebody does.
Mhm.
And I'll say also with the triumph, anyone can do it. You don't have to make another computer's check. Like, you know how to get in, you can have someone else man that panel. For the fourth threat, all the shutters and doors in the building start to wiggle a little bit. Not like poltergeist style, but enough to be noticeable.
All right. Well, it will like quickly disconnect and move position. Like, is there like a good chunk of wall or foliage that they could hide?
This is all kind of urban. There's no. This is like a side street leading into the like loading bay and back alley and that kind of. It's like a typical urban environment.
So there's at least half a dozen big trash bags.
You know what?
It's a back alley, of course there is.
But this is like the bougie part of Cloud City. It's gonna be out of sight.
Okay.
Let's say no. This is like more of it's a side street leading in. It's not like that's the back alley over there. Let's
Alright,
say.
yeah, so let's say the action is to do that, and I will take the Vodvad maneuver, which is to run away immediately after.
Cuckoo, you have an ascension gun, don't you?
Also true. But that would probably make even more noise.
Isn't that supposed to be silent?
I really don't know, to be honest.
I thought they were.
I'm gonna.
I thought they were like the
You said
bat
episode
gun,
1. Yeah,
Like a what gun?
like
bad gun.
the bat grapple.
Oh. So yeah, silent. People can see you do it, and I guess if they're close enough, they can hear you. But yeah, if you want to, I'm gonna rule them as silent, unless it explicitly states otherwise in the text.
It doesn't say, honestly.
In any case,
So it does
yeah,
imply this is the same type of gun that was in Naboo, so episode 1, so how loud were they?
I mean, how loud is throwing a rope?
Yeah, about that loud then, maybe.
we're going.
Anyway.
We're going with silent. That's my GM Fiat go Burr.
Okay. Like, just because Violet doesn't know too much about the interview and how much that's going on, she's going to just... Okay, how far away is, like, a part of the roof that I could get to, and how far away is the side street?
So this is like the building itself is about 2 stories tall, but it's like a high ceiling 2 stories.
Mhm.
There's some skylights and such. Basically above the main displays, there's skylights. But this section here is about 1 story tall.
Mhm.
So it's like a ramp up, or yeah, kind of looks like steps. So reasonably speaking, you could get up to either surface right now.
Okay, and how far away is the side street?
How far? Wait, like where you are right now?
Yeah, so compared to the box, how far away is the side street?
Oh, well, it should be just about what, the box as in this.
Yes.
Yeah, so pretty much real scale. So like you're less than short range.
Okay, then just because that's like there's no way to botch moving properly, Violet will go to like to the side street and like keep around the corner. Yeah.
Okay, so So yeah, let's. You can move further if you'd like, but the guy on the smoke break is gonna start walking around. So yeah, is that as far as you want to go?
Is there side streets among side streets, or?
Think of this as like one side street. It's just
Like for the moment, Violet will, like, basically be at the corner and looking to see if the manager or someone else comes out, and if she does sight someone, then she's going to like go sort of a bit further down the side street instead.
okay. You see a Zyzurian guard. Same one on the smoke break earlier, but you don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? It's going in to check the box.
I'll be a bit daring and like observe from the corner.
So where you are right now, you're basically just standing like in the middle of the.
Okay,
it's
so
not like
so-
it's not like
so
a
my
widely
thoughts
used
are-
street, but you're just like standing in the middle of the road, basically.
No, that's not what I want. Okay, so basically my idea is that Valt would be sort of flat against a wall examining the thing, but if like where I am is like literally like obviously in view of like 10 motorists per 30 seconds or something, like she'll probably just move along.
Okay, maybe I missed, but like this is like it. Think of it as like a big alley. You know what I'm talking about? Like in a residential neighborhood, or like just off of like an urban street. How there's like sometimes side streets that go just a little bit in, and then they sort of end in between buildings. There's not like quite small enough to be an alleyway, but like there's like lanes and stuff. It is like it's like a no exit type street. That's what I mean here. I probably could have avoided this all if I just shaped the drawing slightly differently. But it's not like it's not going to see. It's a very unpopulated street. It's just you're kind of just like standing in the middle of the road as of where you were. If you want to like scoot up over here, then you'd be against like the next building over.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be in the middle of the street. I'm just trying to be like against the brick wall of a building, just observing.
Okay. In that case, make
intention.
me a 2 purple stealth check with a boost. As he did not see you move over there. As far as he knows, you've always been there. It's like a lot. Jesus.
Not sure how to feel about this.
Oh, that's...
Can you re-roll those? Do you have that yet?
Defensive 8 advantage gets me a reroll.
I didn't know if you had natural stalker or whatever it is.
Oh no, we are not that talented, my goodness. Why do you think I was having such a hell of a thing trying to just get the points to do a respec?
Well, not sure what to make of that. I was assuming either a success or a straight failure. Let's say Zygarian eyes you suspiciously, but he goes to inspect the box first. And with that, I'm going to say that you might want to get away. Like he seems like he's going to you next, but with all that advantage, the box doesn't look like it's been tampered with. You put it back pretty neatly before you left.
Mhm.
But yeah, you're gonna want to maybe vacate the area.
Yeah, no. But departs the scene.
Okay.
Can't put my character out of bounds, but you get my point. I am far away.
This is okay. Getting arrested is no problem. You get to flirt with guard.
Well, were you flirting with the guard? Oh, right. Well,
Ash flirts with
Uh,
everyone.
There's flirting involved. There was a guard involved. Shortly after, they was flirting with a guard.
perhaps.
Yes.
Anyways, moving on. Shade. Is there anything you'd like to do?
No, browsing the HoloNet, just checking to see what. I was able to at least get the computer systems going, so I'm pretty good about that. Or the traffic light system. I figured out this is a nice location, Can't really think of too much at the moment.
Alrighty. Barbecue.
Yes?
Is there anything you'd like to do?
Is this man down here still talking to this one guy?
That confused. Yes. You sure you can't tell me where the space DMV is? I was told I needed to take my T4s to this other place. But then when they got to that place, they sent me to the back of the line, saying I didn't have the right documentation. Sir, I don't know what to tell you. This is a jewelry store. I don't even think the space DMV is the thing. Did you perhaps
Hi,
mean... who are you addressing with this? They both look over at you. Hey!
I heard you're having some problems.
I am. Do you know how I can get to the space DMV?
In fact, I can. I'm a government official.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, just follow me out here. Leave this nice man to do his job, and I'll talk to you outside.
That was dramatic, actually.
Okay. Well, he turns to the guard. Well, thanks for nothing, Bob. Goddamn humans.
We're just gonna walk off into the distance here.
Oh dear.
It'll be fine. Well, my people talking.
All right, so you guys are just off and away. Like no longer on the map. You're just walking him down the street.
I mean, not too far. Just enough to get him out of the way. And now be a shot.
Okay.
Like,
Someone's
like a
clearly
little
a
cafe or
civilian.
something.
I thought we were going to the space DMV.
Oh no, I need to talk to you about it first. Don't
Talk
worry,
to me
I'll
about-
help you get all the way through, get your paperwork done, and help you out with this. It's my job.
Wow, that's awfully kind. Who did you say you worked for again?
Space DMV.
Oh, how convenient. What were you
I
doing in this
know.
jewelry store?
My side job's also a surprise inspectionist.
Ah, that explains the high vis vest.
I know.
Which is weird, because you're already pretty shiny as is. You think somebody would be able to see you.
I know, but I can hit by 3 cars now. That
Oh.
can aim for me or something.
I think that might be because you work for the space DMV.
I help him out. But here, and
If anyone else wants to do something very quickly.
Is this gonna be a dead man in an alley?
Oh,
No,
not
not
John.
at all.
Not John Blumen.
Not John Blumen.
I'm intrigued
So
to
have
see
we-
where this goes.
Have we gotten any closer to goal, or are we just chatting with NPCs?
I mean, I've been giving you guys information. I don't know if you're picking up what I've been laying down in some cases.
This poor
The
guy's
selling
gonna
point is
die.
we've got a lot of things resolved, but we're still trying to get what we can on the vault.
Oh yeah, the vault. The entire reason we're here.
Yes, the vault is filled full of
I disagree. I
filled full
was
of
here.
valuables filled full of the vault valuable place.
I was
Wait.
here for love.
The love of money.
Nox, quick question, or
Yes.
is there so on the outside of the vault, is that just to the outside environment, or is there like another building there or an alleyway? 'Cause we have, like, the-
Alleyway.
Okay.
So the back alley extends sort of past that.
All right, it's simple. We just need to buy enough burn gel and just burn our way through.
It's funny.
Alright.
The one guy with the structural scanner is walking off, taking a man to his potential doom. But if you guys want to, yeah, if you want to ask around, you want to look around. I don't think anybody's actually made a perception or similar check inside the building.
I'll go try and sneak and walk in and take a nice look at the vault.
Nash was in there. Let's say Nash took a gander at the vault while he was in here before he went over to the manager's office. His one intelligence, he remembered something.
Okay. What kind of check would this be?
Not when he's gonna pass.
Yeah. Give me a. I guess it would just be perception, just to see what you can see. Yeah, give me a 2 purple perception.
Rolling. Hey! Failed by double failure.
You're you're just staring at the vault, and yeah, it's a vault.
Kind of nudges the Rhodian.
This must be a high-class place. This seems very secure.
Oh, sir, I don't work here.
Oh,
You're very imposing. That's the threat. He just he speed walks away.
oh, well,
Turns back to Clara.
Clara,
Yes, hon.
this seems to be quite the security measure. What do you keep in here? Do you have maybe special pieces?
Well, they don't tell us too much about specifics, but yeah, that's where the special items are found.
So even more rare and unique than these fine works of craftsmanship you proffer here.
Make me a. Goddamn, what kind of check would this be?
Describe the action.
If you're trying to information gathering, essentially, just. I'm debating if that would be like a negotiation for information or like charm for just like they generally like you.
Streetwise seems valid.
I like
Seems a
charm.
bit-
I always like charm right now.
Yeah, just give me a
Convincing
charm check.
otherwise?
Charm is like, I'll give you information because you just seem to be nice.
Yeah,
Negotiation is, you're giving me A and I get B.
Yeah, that's I guess
So
that's
like,
more of a tip
if
for
she was
tat.
actually enamored with Nash and wanted the date, and Nash gave the idea of trading the date for information about the vault, that would be negotiation.
Right. Yeah, because he's basically asking for information. Okay, yeah. Make me a charm check. Two purple with the boost.
Cool. Watch me fail it again.
God damn.
What the fuck?
One success was on the boost die. God damn.
I can't. You can't make these rolls up.
I can't even. The evens I cannot.
Anyway,
Okay, one advantage.
she
Yeah,
does.
well, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say one advantage. She doesn't really suspect anything. She just thinks I'm dumb, which, let's be honest, isn't that far off.
Wait, what was the Oh, right, the about the pieces in the vault. Well, I can't tell you much about the special items, but what I can do is show you some of the goods out here. She gestures to this case and starts taking you through it. The gist of it is this is like the high end, like the case that you leaned on and triggered the alarm for. This is one of the higher end cases. It's got well, you'd have to appraise it, but if we're going from a meta perspective, she lets you know this is basically like in the higher range of what's on the floor.
Got it. Higher end merchandise.
Okay. So, should I just? How do I? Where the hell is the? Oh, right. I have to click and drag. Does this work? Yes. Let's say this is like B tier merchandise in terms of what's on the floor. And it goes down to D. Anyways. Who would like to do something?
I
Roran?
would
Shade?
I'd like to go in and take a nice look at the vault. See if there's any obvious, say, opening mechanisms or weaknesses in the locking mechanisms that would make opening it easier.
Right. Quick question. Are you guys communicating everything you like, things that you notice between each other?
Yeah, like Violet would certainly.
Okay.
I
And
would do at
assuming
least that with Violet.
barbecue.
Yes.
Ash would
One-
share it whether we wanted it or not.
Nash can hear it. He's kind of half ignoring it. It's just kind of like chatter in the background by the smart people.
Okay, so I guess we'll just assume that, like, unless, so like Bro Rod probably couldn't be relaying the information, seeing as he's literally talking to someone else. But let's say you guys know of like the other information. So Shade, you know from barbecue scans that the vault is shielded.
Okay.
But there are wires running away from it. But on that note, what are you trying to examine exactly? Like, you looking for? Basically, are you looking for like on the mechanical side, like the mechanism of the vault door? Are you looking like
A way to open it
Okay.
without sounding the alarm.
Yeah, there'd be two things I'd be interested in particular looking for. One would be, so obviously the vault's shielded, but where would the electrical lines, tracing where the electrical lines go is one aspect. And the other aspect I'm interested in is, if for some reason it does go super loud, basically how do I melt the lock? And just have Nash open it. I'm not going to wait for a stupid time lock. I'm just going to see, all right, where do I need to melt the lock? Ask BBQ, like, hey, get some burn gel in here. And just Nash have it rip it off.
Guys, the thermal drill, go get it.
Okay.
Or the thermal drill. The thermal drill will also.
So there's a few things in there. Let's say
Multiple
general
chances.
purpose. Yeah, general purpose perception check, same as Nash. 2 purple, and then we'll go from there.
I don't think I have anything that boosts my perception, so.
And roll a boost. Well, you didn't need it. Yeah, roll a boost anyway, because Nash has already tried and failed to look at this door.
Oh!
Damn.
3 success, 2 advantage.
Okay, so
Take a nice look at the door.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna move Nash
Thank
out of the
you.
way.
I did that. I helped you. Nash helped.
By the power of his eyeballs having stared into the door, this gives you hope.
It's more out of exasperation with. God damn it! What is he doing? This son of. God,
Like,
God damn it,
by the
Like
Shark.
again, if
power-
you don't want the chance for failure, don't make it a roll.
By the
There's a
power,
GM tip I'll tell you for free.
by the power of flirting, I have helped you look better.
Anyways.
So, yeah, based on the diagram, I guess I'll give you the freebies first. Like, pretty hefty vault door. It juts out from the wall a little bit. It's not flush,
Mhm.
so you can imagine it's a pretty thick door. Right here, computer terminal seems to be the keypad, and there is no actual like. There's no slot for like a key card here.
Hmm.
There is basically a simple like touchscreen interface.
Mhm.
You imagine like where the like open and close basic controls are from like whenever it's been authorized. So those are the two options on the touchscreen. They're
It's
both
basically
currently
open and close.
open and close, and they're both like grayed out.
Hmm.
And there's a little Vault Tech symbol in the bottom right. But in terms of the door itself, you see it's very much like the icon. There seem to be two large lugs,
Mhm.
large bolts, likely on the two sides that are holding it in place. There is the handle with which you pull it. Seems pretty sturdy. And then there's the three smaller bolts that seem to be the locking mechanism.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know which bit you want to explore more.
2 logs and 3 locks. I'd like to see more on the locks. See if there's either a way they can. If I could just remember how words work. Either find a way we can skullduggerously look into it, or alternatively, if there's just a way you can just break the lock so we can just open it that way. Is there a sneaky way of doing it, and is there a
Overt.
forceful way of doing it? Yes.
Quiet and loud flavors.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, make me a. Barbecue did the scan already. Toss a boost die on for that. Make me a 2 red, 1 purple mechanics check.
Two purple, 1 red. Mechanics check with the boost die.
Yeah, other way around. Two red, 1 purple.
2 red and 1 purple.
Because you are in a very public place. Well, actually, that depends. Are you trying to like sort of sneakily like side eye it, or are you like openly admiring the vault door?
I am trying to side eye it a little bit out of sight. If that makes my check more difficult by, say, adding some setback die, but
Yeah, that's
downgrading it, that seems reasonable.
okay.
I do have a rank of indistinguishable for what it's worth.
What does that one do again?
I'll send it to chat.
How do people remember you?
Harder for people to remember me.
Oh,
In
to
public.
identify them. Okay, I see. So make me a. If you're just side eyeing it, yeah, two black, 1 purple, 1 red.
2 black, purple, red. Okay, and a boost die. That
Yeah.
seems. What could go wrong? 2
Oh.
success and 1 threat. Do I need another purple in there?
No, I said 1 of each and then 2 black.
Okay.
So yeah, you managed to remain relatively inconspicuous. You're just hanging out, sort of makes it seem like you're eyeing the display pieces and swing an eye at the vault every now and again. This is taking some time, but yeah, from that you gather, from what you can see of the mechanism, the way it's arranged, it looks like you'll have to unlock the door first, or otherwise deal with the three locking lugs before you can move the 2 big lugs out of the way. Because once those are like, if those are in, you're not moving the door. Doesn't matter if you have 18 brawn and you're a 30-foot tall Kirkardon, the handle's gonna break.
So I have to remove the lug first before moving the handle.
Yeah, so you need to deal with the 3 locking lugs because it's sort of like a. I
3
forget the.
locks? Okay, my understanding was 2 lugs, 3 locks. Did I get that wrong?
No, that's correct.
Okay, so you have to remove the 3 locks before moving the 2 lugs.
Yeah, so basically think of it as like So you know how like a hand grenade has the pin is technically just the stopper,
Yes.
and like the thing that actually activates it is the handle.
Yes.
Yeah, so same thing here. The three locks are like the pin, and then the 2 big lugs are the handle. So that's how you open the door. The 3 locks are just blocking it from moving.
Now, these locks easy to break? Could the locks be broken with physical force, or do they require like a burn gel or some mechanical compound to...
It would take a hell of a lot of mechanical force. Uh, it looks like yeah, you got 2 successes. It's like Durasteel that's reinforced with it's got some like minor, probably a cortosis bar running through the middle. So you can like it's possible to break it. You've seen this design before. Some of your other jobs.
Hmm.
Just it's Durasteel that's reinforced with something big and strong inside.
All right.
And
So
with sufficient
high
mechanical
explosives.
yep, high explosives would do it. As very loud. Burn gel might take a while and a lot of burn gel, but you could get through it with some sort of like thermal compound. Maybe a thermal drill. There's no like timely way of getting through the locking lugs though. Like that's
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. Okay, you got that one hashed out. All right. Can I take a closer look at the keypad then, and to see if I can figure out? It's grayed out right now, but can I figure out whether it requires like a passcode to be entered or?
So I'll give
Yeah.
you this one for free.
Mhm.
That is strictly just a control panel. Like you could. Do you have anything that would maybe be able to see like the connections
Um,
or the network without having to jack in?
without having the jack in, let me double check. Uh, thermal imaging from tracker goggles, maybe. I think that's really the best I can think of.
Marketed primarily for wilderness enthusiasts.
Yeah, it's a real hit or miss on that one.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
we're
it's
searching for
handy
some
in other
wild one.
situations. Yeah, it would be more like, flipping a destiny point. Noko left his scanner behind, or
Yeah,
dropped it off with one of you.
that seems reasonable. Plus,
Yeah.
I got
Well,
integrated
the spare
slicing
scanner
gear.
from the last person that had a surprise visit.
Plus, I got integrated slicing gear, so I'm pretty sure I could probably see some network connections from in between the slicing gear and the data breaker. In there.
Okay.
So,
I guess this would be a stealth check to try. Well, so you're trying to scan surreptitiously. I'm assuming you're not trying to pull the hide in plain sight that barbecue was doing.
we're trying to be a little more subtle.
Okay. I mean, it's a scanner. Probably be pretty straightforward, especially if you know exactly what you're looking for. So
Yeah, I
that should
think
be a
stealth would
check.
be the more relevant skill. Yeah, in terms of like not being caught.
Yeah. Sure. Make me a 2 red stealth check.
Sounds good. Are there any droids listening in? And the reason I ask is I have this wonderful talent called Sight of Mind that adds boost unless someone's immune to the force power.
Wait, hold on. All stealth. Wait. Oh, I'm assuming you asked because this doesn't affect droids.
Yes, it would not.
Yeah.
affect the droid.
Okay. Yeah. No. Aside from barbecue, no droids that you can see.
Okay. Sounds good. 2 red, you said?
Yes, and I forget what is
Boostai? Bulu or Boostai?
how many? I'm sorry. How many ranks do you have of that? That's
2.
what I meant. Okay, so yeah, do that. 2 red, 2 boost. Stealth check.
You know, everyone's going to red tonight.
Hmm.
Woo!
Oh.
Thank you, Treg, for taking the.
I will continue to hold all of the cursed dice for my to prevent me from wooing Clara's heart. If you guys can get more information,
It wasn't meant to be. You know what they say: lucky in love, unlucky in cards, and also the other way around. And also,
my dice are cursed. I'm just unlucky anytime we're rolling.
You've gotten too many, like, 5% chance of failures.
It's bonkers.
but yeah, you see from the vault.
Treg is a living definition of XCOM.
Yes.
Basically, you see a similar thing what Noko saw, except the wires of how far you've got up to short range with that scanner, right?
Yeah, the scanners should be going into short range.
Okay, so you can see up to about say about here.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
The entire building is about medium range width-wise and about, well, actually also medium. Let's say short range width-wise and medium lengthwise.
Mhm.
And the whole grid is probably about long. So you can see to about here. And once again, the manager's office is shielded. But the wires are running from the vault under the floor, along the walls, down through the, what do you call this area? I don't know, mezzanine, whatever it is. But you see one set branch off to the manager's office, which you can no longer see, and the other continue along the wall into security. And that's from the keypad.
I get a funny feeling that we're gonna, if I know how this heist works, we're gonna need to basically activate at both security and the manager's office at the same time to open up the vault.
That could be.
GM furiously scribbling down notes.
GM furiously scribbled down notes 3 hours ago, boyo. Yeah, is
See
there
you,
anything else you'd like to check?
No, I think I'm good at this. Eventually, I'll find barbecue and be like, "You drop this." But
Right now, he's brutalizing a poor, confused human.
I am doing no such thing.
he hasn't
Slanders
done
and
anything.
lies.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet.
Yet.
Yeah, it's barbecue. You know, there's Schrodinger's cat. Now we got barbecue's cat. Or barbecue's
Barbecues, man.
Barbecue's man.
Right.
Either
you know,
harassed or not harassed.
do you mind if we take a couple of minutes just for
Yeah.
bio
5-minute
break
break,
and all
sure.
that? Water? Yeah. Let's meet back at, I don't know, 33, 34?
In 5, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and 5. No, don't worry about it. Anyways, we're all here. Yeah, so, Shade, you have uncovered the general direction. Actually, not like the specific direction. One wire's going into the manager's office, the other's going into security. And that's about all you can see from where you are.
And it seems like since there's not a keypad control on the door exactly, I'm making the inference that the actual controls in the manager office and security. I don't like this. I don't like where this guy came out of.
He was in the office. He was just hidden. No one's been into that office yet.
Yep, I'm just making an inference that in order to actually open the vault, you need to be in security in the manager's office to do something. I think that's really all I can think or do with this. Not without arousing way too much suspicion.
Well, I forgot to flip a destiny point to bring this guy out. He just walks out on patrol and posts up right here. Nods to you. Doesn't suspect a thing. Alrighty. Back to the job interview.
Woo. Oops.
Now, do you have any questions about our organization?
Hmm. Do you run a chain here, or is it just the one building?
We only need one.
Oh, okay then.
It would lose some of its prestige if there were multiple hunks around. Especially in the same city, on the same planet. Scoff.
It just seems from what I've learned, it seems it's a bit risky to put all your eggs into one basket, or in this case, one jewelry store. Now, you don't just make money from selling jewelry, do you?
I do not understand the question.
Okay, let's just start.
Have you
job
diversified your
openings.
portfolio today?
Let's get back to what I was talking. The job offerings. What exactly do you have open?
Well, we have one nicely aligned for your skills as a courier. If you are comfortable currying.
Currying.
I do love currying.
If you're comfortable couriering people of some of our other ventures.
Currying people. Is there a vehicle provided with this?
You would not need to drive. You would merely be on the support staff.
Oh. Just security then.
Yes.
The security courier.
Not that there's much to worry about. We have a reputation, after all. Not many would think it wise to mess with our operation.
I see. And where would this job would take place here, huh?
Sometimes.
Just a question. You sounded like you expecting something to happen.
No one would dare mess with the family.
Well, good. Then this sounds like a job that I would be dumb to even turn down.
Excellent. When can you start?
Well, let's see. Looking over through the window at the various jewelry. If I want to ever be able to get around to affording what I want to buy, I guess I could start pretty soon. Now. Tomorrow.
Now, you can't start in that outfit of yours. It's unbecoming.
I'll die if I take it off.
The helmet. You said the helmet.
Oh, you're right. The helmet stays on.
Do you have a pre-existing medical condition?
I've been in this suit for so long that I don't think I would survive the oxygen if it were to come in contact with me. I might explode.
Perhaps courier work would be ill-suited to a man of your situation.
No, you misunderstand. It's more just taking it off. It's very durable.
How are you with the
line of work? In my line of work, it makes for a good blunt object.
Oh?
Have you ever tried headbutting a metal helmet? It doesn't work out for you.
Can't say I have. But even so, if you are unable to breathe on foreign locales, perhaps we should keep you here.
That would be
Tell
good
me.
for a trial run, anyways.
We'll have to brief you on our security measures, but perhaps we start you off here and see where it goes. Plenty of room for upward mobility for a free man.
And it seems like you have plenty of veterans on your staff, so yeah, they could show me the ropes easily, rather than throwing me out to the wolves, per se.
These are more of cat people.
Do wolves even exist in Star Wars?
They do. They're canon. Moth wolves. They were in Rebels. They have force powers. They can go
They-
into hyperspace somehow.
Yep. Yep.
He's not
Ah.
making it up.
This is 100%.
He should be.
Unfortunately, I don't think Bro-Rod would know of this then.
You know
if
what
they're
else can
that
go?
rare.
You know what else can go into hyperspace? Fucking whales in space.
Okay, that I believe. Space whales are a thing.
Oh yeah, that's completely understandable.
Have you
Yeah.
seen Rebels guns?
No, I haven't.
Okay, continue.
It's a bad rap. It's
Is that the one that went 2 seasons or?
4.
Four.
Resistance went 2 seasons.
anyhow. She gestures to a Zygerian. Same one that was talking to Nash earlier. Madran. Show this newcomer around.
Oh, there. Pleasure to meet you. And pleasure to be working with you soon.
She does like a slight head bow and smile. Come on, let's go.
You may call me M, or Eminem.
You may call me M.
Oh,
Madran.
I will gladly call you M. I'm sure that won't get confusing for anybody around here.
Why not? M and Eminem.
Hey! Finger guns at him. Hey!
He guns at you.
Uh,
He doesn't shoot. He just like jabs it in your direction.
trigger finger. Got it. Yep.
Guns.
So, what's first on the list, boss?
All right, well, we'll come back to this.
I got a scary guard pointing his gun at me.
Barbecue.
His finger's
what
on
are
the
you-
trigger.
No, he's practicing good trigger discipline. It's off. It's on the trigger guard.
Makes it so much better.
Yes. Anyways, barbecue. What are you doing to this poor man?
Okay. Let me see your papers. Let's see what you have here.
He's got like a dentist sign up form. You look
This is
down,
perfect.
and it's like signed in crayon. His name is spelled wrong. It's unintelligible. The date was 3 centuries ago. He just kind of scrawled hover car. Car is spelled with a K diagonally across the page.
I'm inducted too. Congratulations, you're senile.
The sex box is marked with yes.
Oh, no.
This is perfect. This is all perfect.
Yeah, sometimes I wasn't sure where to put down my vehicle information.
Okay. So, quick question. Do you know how to follow directions?
Sometimes I get confused, but generally speaking, if you point me in one, I can keep walking. Now, one time I walked for 3 days. Turns out I was going in the circle around Cloud City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, just hold on one second. Just need to make sure these papers are correct and sign a few docs.
Wow, you mean I can get transferred or what do you call it? God damn it. What's the sign off approval thing? Whatever. You mean I can get approval right now? Right here?
Not quite. Almost though. You do need to go to one building, but it's just a drop off a package.
Oh.
You don't even need to go inside. Just simply walk by, drop it by the front door, and you're good.
But by the front door? What if somebody comes and takes it?
Don't worry. We have 3 droids to pick them up. Like within 20 seconds of being dropped.
Well, I don't know enough to question this, so you know what? Actually, BBQ, roll me a oh, this guy's a thundering dumbass. Roll me a 1 purple deception check.
Deception?
I'm gonna watch this fail, and I'm gonna laugh.
Can I
Again,
say
if you want
charm?
3 automatically succeed, you don't have to make it a roll.
It's not going to fail. This is no.
I
Oh
hear
no, we've never had rolls fail here. Never easy
See, okay.
rolls fail. Ever.
Okay,
Snoko
here's the
failed
thing.
a row.
Can I see if I can use charm for this? I'm being as nice as I can. And he is extremely
Nah,
dumb.
you're lying to him.
No, I'm not. I'm sure they have droids to pick up trash.
Oh dang. That's a statement and a half. You're not wrong.
I mean, you know what? Flip me a destiny point. You can use charm.
Okay, thank God. Because I actually put points in the charm.
We both did.
I was surprised neither of you took coercion. Like,
I already have decent coercion just naturally.
okay,
Oh, one purple. Oops. That still works.
yeah, good enough. Yeah, it sounds legit. I don't know enough about this process to question anything about this, so lead the way.
1 purple or 2 purple?
Yeah, it was supposed to be 1, but you know, he succeeded with 2, so might as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Extra
One
advantage then.
And barbecue's gonna turn around, pick up a. Are there like any boxes just on the ground? Any random piles of trash?
You know what? Well, no, this is a nice area. Let's say you have to fumble around in an alleyway,
Yeah, I tell
like
them
behind the
to
trash
wait
bin. They're
here
kind
for
of
a
out of the
moment,
way.
and then walk around the corner. Go pick up a box from like a dumpster or something.
There's like, yeah, there's like a pneumatic like waste tube that somebody stacked up a few like bits of like boxes and stuff. They're too big to fit down the chute.
Okay, I am going to take the box, take his papers, and then let me check my inventory. Put in. Wait, do I not have any of those? Who took all
Have any
my?
of what?
Who took all my burn gel?
Did you?
Vaughn
I'm
took
almost.
them all.
I'm almost certain you have burn gel. I specifically remember you buying all too
Quantities.
much burn gel.
Copious amounts of burn gel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check your sheet, or like your initial character sheet.
Like your og dudes on your computer.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh wait, I see. It's not under weapons. It's under gear. It says you only
Mm.
have 1 for some reason, which is definitely
Huh.
incorrect. But
Let's just say I have 3. That'd be about to my carrying capacity.
Hey
No, wait,
GM,
shit, no,
let's
yeah,
just
one.
say I have this.
I mean,
I would normally carry things straight up to my carrying capacity, but I am at it, so that's why I have 1. Let's fix that very quickly. I'm gonna stick 2 detonite charges.
No, you can't
And
just
the
be
burn gel in the
shuffling.
car.
You can't just be shuffling around the.
No. Look at my inventory. I have them.
Yeah, I have 2 detonite charges.
I love how
and
this is
2
going.
extra burn gel.
Not even
not
a
the burn gel.
hesitation. Just hey, let's just say I have this.
No,
Let's
no,
say
no,
I
no,
have
can't say it.
military explosives on me right now.
You know what? I'm gonna go check your initial character sheet, and we're going off of those values. 'cause I'm
Wrecked.
assuming you started off with burn gel.
Okay,
I
go
hope.
check the initial one.
Let's just say I
Detonite
have
charges.
the valuables in the vault. That means we don't have to do the mission, and we're good.
Hello, look, I just happen to have Electrum necklace that we have been looking for. It just appeared in my pocket. What a fortuitous
okay.
coincidence.
You know what? Flip me a destiny point to say that the Electrum necklace was really the friends you made along the way.
Oh, I don't even need to flip destiny point. I believe that in my soul.
No, so. One
Yeah,
burn
okay.
gel is like
All right,
definitely-
on your initial character sheet, it mentions only 1 burn gel.
Oh.
However, well, wait, what was it? Oh, right, to use charm.
I do remember him saying in like the first session that he had 2 of those like water dispenser nozzles on his chest. Only one of them puts out water and the other one puts out burn gel.
That's not canon. Although, for the right price, it can be. But in the meantime, no, you have 1 burn gel, and you can buy it. Like, it's pretty easy to get a hold of burn gel. So just remind me after, or like, before the heist sometime, and you can buy all the burn gel your heart desires.
Okay, how about the other advice I had? That I'm pretty
other-
sure
The other what now?
the Dead Knight charge.
Oh, you have 2 of those, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
make
those
sure. I
are-
want to put 2 of those and the burn gel in there.
Why? You know what? I'm not going to question it. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Exactly.
You're about to commit an act of. All right, I'm willing to see where this is going. You do it.
Perfect.
You know what? Wampa materializes out of thin air. Tosses an extra burn gel into the box.
You must have done that trick from the walls.
Hey, before you go, you have a detonator?
He's a Loth Wampa.
There's a button.
Loth Wampa. Wait, sorry, Noko, what'd you say?
I just need something to blow it up with. Like a button or something.
He just stabs like a piece of wire into the box and leaves. If you touch the wires together, it'll go off.
I was hoping if I may do it remotely.
I mean, you do have mechanics if you want to rig something up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try rigging something up. Take
All right, give
apart,
me
take apart one of my remote joints.
improvised detonation skill set would probably apply here. I don't think you have that talent, but let's say 2 purple. 2 purple, 1 red, because confused human may have 1 intellect and 1 cunning and 1 willpower, but he's not brain dead.
You might
Yes.
be after this.
He is. Oh no. So yeah.
Goodness.
I'll just check out Triumph.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna treat this with improvised detonation rules. What are you trying to make here exactly? You're trying to rig up a remote detonator to this box?
Yep, box full of explosives.
All right, so let's go with base improvised detonation. So that's an extra. So wait, you got 3 successes, plus mechanics, or plus intellect, plus twice mechanics. I think. Wait.
I think it's just mechanics plus intellect plus success. If I know we're just for based improvised. You wait. You know what? We have the talents here. We can just look it up.
Okay, I'm gonna scale that down and say it's just based on mechanics, not twice mechanics, just mechanics. So you get 3, unless you actually do have the talent. I don't think you do.
I
though.
do not.
Yeah. So let's say.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
we'll go.
The base talent just says success, mechanics plus intellect.
So you have 6 damage. Triumph is up to you, honestly. And then I'll give you the.
The
The threat
ability to
is-
load up from any range.
Okay, so it's very long range transmitter,
Yes.
and I guess with the 2 things of burn gel inside, can apply burn. Just one burn.
1 burn and a very loud boom.
All right, throw that in chat. Your fucking box bomb. Your Wampa ordained box bomb.
I mean, Cloud City is a libertarian paradise.
I don't even
Yeah,
know
me
what's
too.
going on, and then I want to know more.
You gotta.
Oh, it's a distraction. I mean, why the cops could come here when suddenly something blew up over there?
Oh, that's a good call, actually.
If you make a big enough bomb, could you actually cause Cloud City to just sink into the atmosphere?
You could.
Yes.
You could. In fact, with a big enough bomb, you wouldn't even need to.
Hey, Nox.
Yeah.
Can we roll a D20 later to see where this man goes?
What? Okay, what is actually going on? I don't have a clue.
What are we doing?
Either way, I'm gonna give this man the
Chaos.
bomb.
Noko told me he had grand plans for this NPC, and I think we're starting to see them come to fruition. Anyways,
I'm on
can
the
you
edge of my seat.
mark it down? Six damage, burn 1, long planetary scale detonator.
Hold on. Did you say 6 damage planetary scale?
No. Planetary scale detonator.
Okay, gotcha,
We
gotcha,
can-
gotcha.
Like planetary range, I should say, not scale.
Okay. He scared me for a second. He put below Cloud City.
Cloud City is now just cloud. God damn it, Noko, throw
Barbecue's
it in
gonna-
chat. Write the
Sounds
damn
like
bomb
a-
down in chat. Anyhow, there you go. Are you sure that's how you file papers with the Space DMV?
Yes.
What's with all the wires and chemicals?
Cleaning supplies. They need it. Trust me. This will get them. This will get you in and out, probably within 24 hours.
Okay. Where do
Hey,
I
don't
take
worry.
this?
They'll contact you.
Wait, how? I don't think I included my contact information on that sheet.
It's Cloud City. They know everything.
You know what? That tracks. Where do I take this?
I'm gonna give him the address for the let's say one second, I'm gonna roll a D4.
I was gonna say blowing up the Space DMV.
Will not end well for you, as we've established in the AU.
Do we not have a D4 roller?
There should be.
You just have to
Click
type.
within-
You just have to type /R D1D4.
Okay, I messed up.
All right, what does this mean?
I want you to take this to, and he's gonna search up on the website quickly. The police station next town over. And they do towns.
Wait, town? We're in the
Right.
city, and there's only one city.
Next sector. That's it.
Okay, you know, I'm just gonna take this to the skyline map real quick.
Yes, please do.
All right, so we're on level 7 at the moment.
How does level
Oh,
10
no.
work? That sounds like a retirement home, in which case it won't work.
I don't know why I find it so funny that we think it's a good idea to blow up the police station.
And
Oh,
it
it's
won't
not.
bring
That's
up
why
gas.
it's funny.
What's
So
up there,
we're
Knox?
actually we're up there right now. Sorry, that's 0.7, not level 7. Like this is.
Okay. We're
You
up
see how
there?
these are like skyscrapers and shit? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're around like the middle. We're sort of. I forget where the Fig art museum. Oh, I forget where I said that was, but that was like.
Well, it's pointed right here, so.
No, I mean like from a level standpoint because it doesn't have like the individual tiers. Because like 0 to 50, and I'm assuming those are the actual tiers of the city. Because there's
think-
something like 200 tiers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I think it would be somewhere up here.
Yeah. Take it over to I'm gonna tell him about over there. I'm not sure you have quite to explain it.
Like I say, up a level, down a level, 3 skyscrapers over, up 5, up 50 stairs.
So wait, do you actually want him to take it to a police station?
Actually, I saw a much better target.
Oh.
The art museum.
The place you just hit?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. The art museum.
Oh man, what is happening?
You left me alone for a few minutes.
Clearly, we can never leave you alone again.
All right, mark it down in chat. Oh, okay. And he looks at the directions you've given him. Okay, so down 2 levels, up Main Street, large glass building. Got it. That's a pretty nice DMV building.
It's amazing. In fact, I helped build it.
Oh, wowzers. You're in urban planning too?
I have many jobs to live here. It's expensive.
Income inequality is at the heart of this libertarian quote unquote utopia.
Yeah, so everyone's equally screwed here.
Well, thanks, mister.
You're
Say,
welcome.
what's your name? I just realized you've helped me so much, but I don't even know you.
It's better that way.
What's the name of the security guy inside?
Well, I forget what I want
Madron?
to talk to you. No, there are 3 named NPCs. The guy you bribed,
Yeah,
Jizargo.
Oh yes.
I am Chesargo.
Oh well, thank you, Jay Zargo. He hugs you.
I hug back.
Oh,
Wow, you're pretty pointy.
Thank you.
Anyways, I'm off to file this. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. I'm never gonna see him again.
All right, so let's say that aside.
So to get the situation, a man slightly inconvenienced you when you sent him off to die at the police station.
Hey man, it's only 6 damage.
It's only 6 damage. And besides, he's just gonna drop it off and walk away. As long as we don't do the heist while he's still carrying it.
I think 6 damage can kill someone.
Yeah.
Oh, if burn 1 activates, would
Oh
is it
shit.
6 damage
Yeah,
for
no,
1
but-
round, or
Let's not contemplate that.
Oh, reminds me, I need to get rid of 2 detonate charges on my inventory.
Just drop the quantity to 0, and if you assuming you want to buy more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Actually, wait, no. It's not a quantity thing. It's just okay. Yeah. Get rid of them. You can drag them in later. Or however you want to manage your inventory. I don't know. I'm not your mom. Okay. After that aside,
Okay, Dad.
wait. Let me actually.
Don't
throw this
worry.
kind of-
The cops will never bother us. They'll be too busy going somewhere else.
Where the hell are my notes? There it is.
And besides, barbecue had to make up for it because you guys all yelling for not barbecuing 2 old men last time.
I don't remember doing
Yell
that.
at you.
And I'm the immoral one.
You were all surprised that he didn't do it.
Okay. So, in terms of the actual casing of the joint, and less about distraction measures, what are the rest of you doing?
Probably going to be stunned after I hear about this.
Oh, you're not gonna hear about it.
That's even better and worse simultaneously.
Nash steps outside the building, and then, as discreetly as a 7, 8, 9 foot tall Sharkman can, kind of starts talking in his comm link to the rest of the party because he doesn't know what's going on.
Hello. Can you all hear me? Damn it, this thing does not work.
Yeah,
Floofy.
Nash, we can hear you.
Yeah, we
Oh.
can hear you.
Oh,
You're just fine.
good. How is everything going? Do we know how
Well,
to get involved?
Well, it seems like a couple of people found a couple of interesting things. If you want to walk through it.
Now, on my end, I was able to. One moment.
Oh, hello, Shade.
Well, on my end, I was able to go and find a way to work the doors and the shutters. It doesn't have to be me, but someone will need to be at the panel box underneath the manager's office. That should allow easier access.
That would make sense. One of the two access points for the control panel is in the manager's office. The other one being security. If we're trying to do it stealthily. If we need to break open the vault itself, we could do that with explosives or very precise thermal drill on the locks.
Yeah, thermal drill, you say? I know a guy.
Well, as long as we don't throw too many explosives, I think we'll just be fine. I like the idea of Cloud City still being Cloud City, not Cloud. Oh, BBQ. There you are. You forgot this. Shade hands over the engineering scanner.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Where did you end up going?
Nowhere important.
Squints the eyes a little bit. Press X to doubt. but it's not going to press into it further.
Well,
So you guys finished?
I guess my question: what do you need Nash to do?
Well, you figure out anything about the silent alarm
There was silent alarm.
or the goods on the floor? I'd
Oh,
say it's a good portion of the profits to be made here.
there was some very nice Electrum merchandise by Clara's station. There are more expensive things in the vault. That was what I surmised from her discussion. I guess I should go and look at the other stuff, shouldn't I?
Radio silence. Pause. You guys didn't look at the. You guys didn't look at the merchandise. I mean, you know, you guys are doing great. That would be nice to know what's the smash and grab.
It's jewelry. I mean, what's so
Yeah,
fancy about jewelry?
We can appraise the stuff. Like just I can look through your well, not through your eyes, but
We can appraise it when we have it.
it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys, I guess.
Have you never used a HoloNet? You know, there's these things called online stores.
I mean, before you take it, what, he's gonna take everything and then hope that some of it's worth some stuff? I mean, knowing Cleo, she keeps the good stuff pretty well in front.
Question. Maybe too primitive for most society, but back on my planet, when people would want something to stay theirs, they would usually mark it with pheromone or something so that they knew it was theirs. Are we worried maybe she has done similar?
We are not.
I don't think you want to ask a Zyzerian about their scent marking habits.
Could they do it like you do, Shade, electronically?
Electronic pheromone what?
Oh, you see him like squint.
You mean mark it like a serial code? Like it's theirs? Like it's on the blockchain?
His eyes just get really big and he nods.
Yeah, probably that.
Oh no, most people try to avoid marking up. The jewelry is already cut in such a way that only very rarely, if they wanted custom jewelry, they would have it customized for them, but not usually marked in something that makes it lose its value. It's it's like clothing, right? Like you're a nice suit.
Yes, this is nice
But-
suit. Very nice suit. It is made of the Rhodian silk.
See, and if someone else had a similar build and was willing to pay for it, they might want to buy your suit.
And
They'll
back.
wash off any pheromones with it and any other markings and get it tailored up, and it'll be as if they never knew you used to have it.
That is a lot to think about. I like my suit. Why would someone want to take my suit?
The point being, the jewelry is probably not marked unless it had something of very special value like that electrum thing you were talking about.
Oh,
That might be a little bit harder to sell off. The rest of it, it's like credits. Someone will want it.
okay. Well, you are smart. I will trust you. And now I will go and look at things in store to understand what is most valuable. Maybe Clara can give me better tour.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Big
you know there's
idea.
salespeople there. Well, against their will, but still salespeople. They'll probably walk you through the general.
This is
stakes.
Clara and her two sisters.
Wait, have you not tried asking?
Well, I was flirting and she took me over to nice stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's the start. But I would recommend finding out more about the silent alarm. A lot of buttons and a lot of fingers in there.
Well, I will leave that up to technologically people. Anyway, good talking with you all. I'm going to go back and pretend I do not know you.
Don't need to try hard for that.
Don't worry, I'll be doing the same.
Whatever Nash is doing, I will also just be looking on the HoloNet to see what the pricings are, just to make sure that Nash isn't being BS'd on it. Being like, wow, look at this super valuable gold thing. The gold thing's like 2 credits. Just want to make sure it's backed up somewhere.
All right, so the two of you working together.
Yeah, Nash kind of walks the perimeter. Do we have we had something from the last heist in his hat where he could I don't remember if it was a camera.
That was the security camera / droid eye deactivator.
Oh, okay, so that's not something I could just look around and have it take pictures of what we're looking at here.
As far as you can tell, the only thing that would affect would be barbecue.
Okay.
Well, the only thing here that it would affect. But you do have the. I don't know if you guys remember, but from the first heist, basically Floofy can see what you guys see.
Okay.
It's like a
Are there
micro camera.
Are there any prices or anything listed on the stuff on the outside of the building?
On the outside of the building?
Yeah, there's these cases on the outside of the building. Display
no.
cases. That's just displays.
Just displays. This isn't that kind of establishment. This is the walk inside and ask kind of establishment.
Got it. Well, Nash will very deliberate. Well, as Nashy as he can, walk the outside of the building and come in and come talk to other salesperson here, Clara's sister.
Well, hi there. How can I help you?
Hello. You are Clara's sister, yes?
That I am. Name's Claro.
Oh, hello, Claro. You two look impressively similar. I adore both of you.
That's generally how twins and triplets do.
Now tell me, do you have a special something about you that helps you differentiate yourself from Clara?
Well, I'm pretty good at accounting.
Oh, really? So you are good with numbers?
Yeah, I'm in the front sales desk and manage some of the finances before it gets taken up the chain.
Now, I am not very good with numbers, but I know bigger numbers means better gift. What in here would cost the biggest number?
Well, probably the stuff in the vault, but we're not privy to that kind of information. You'd have to talk to the manager about that. But in terms of the floor, middle display case, that's the good stuff. You can actually see, based on the type of glass, there's double layered alarm glass. The best of the best. She kind of takes you through all of these. So the double layered stuff is let's mark it down. That's A tier. A tier loot. The display cases, single, worth B. It's like all the wall displays and that kind of stuff. How do I just copy paste this so I don't have to do it all over again? B. The glass cases. Oh, wait. Hold up. Did I screw up my own system? I might have screwed up my own system. Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, well, we'll keep it the way it is for now, but technically this should also be C tier. Anyways, so the window displays with like the double glass, any of like the like cross looking things, those are each worth like one. Those are each A tier. The double paned things are B tier. Display cases are C tier, and the dotted lines are like D tier. So it's descending value in terms of like and security measures. But would you like to make some sort of? Would you like to make further inquiries about anything in particular? She's pointing out like the different values and like what each set of things is worth, essentially.
So running that by again. So crosses equals A tier, right?
Yeah, crosses equals A tier. So like the window displays. I think it's only the window displays.
Double pane is B tier.
Double pane is B tier. Yep.
Single pane is C tier. Dotted panes equal junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'll,
Nash just sweet talks her as she shows him around, and as much of a unsubtle eye as he can, because he's Nash. He works his charms.
So are you looking for anything in particular from this charm?
Let's see here. So tell me, you seem to have very high security here, yes?
You could say that.
I am embarrassed to say I accidentally set off the alarm earlier when I leaned on the glass. Is that normal? Is it very sensitive like that?
Ah, so that was you. I thought I saw you leave.
I needed to step outside. I had a call from my agent. He was telling me about prospective, real estate on some of the more remote worlds. This is what I do. I am real estate agent.
Oh my god, you're keeping your cover story consistent.
Damn straight.
Ah, I see. Well, good to know I'm not Someone who thinks that all kinds of aliens just look the same. Anyhow, yeah, more or less. The only ones that aren't alarmed around here are the she points to the D tier ones.
Oh.
Those are just covered up with a oh, what do you call it? It's not the same shutters as the outside, but goddamn, I'm forgetting a lot of words today. Anyway, it's covered by shutters essentially. It's not
Sure.
it's not alarmed. It's just like a locked display case and yeah. But all the rest is alarmed essentially. And the A tier stuff is properly reinforced. Anyways, mechanically, what this would translate to: A tier, you're gonna need to make a check of some sort.
To break
It'll
in.
be harder, yeah, to get in. You'll need to bypass the defenses somehow. B tier, it's going to be a easier check essentially. Same with C tier. But let me check my notes. D tier is essentially a maneuver to break in. Oh right, yeah. C tier. Okay, goddamn, I'm just gonna write this down. A tier, hard check, and I'm not limiting it to. It depends on how you're going about it. A hard check to actually get through the glass. Through defenses.
Yeah, hard check based on method.
So how do you spell maneuver?
Maneuver.
Yep. T is also maneuver.
Good old Claro.
Yeah. So top 3 are alarmed.
Got it.
A through C, alarmed.
That is very interesting. I am glad to know you guys keep a very tight ship around here. There are some, let us say, less established venues that, well, I fear for their safety. There are definitely criminals who would want to make way with these goods, and I am glad to see you are well protected.
Well, thank you.
Now,
Well, to be fair, these security measures are as much to keep us in as it is to keep people out of the goods.
oh, I am sorry to hear that. That is what your sister was saying as well.
Oh, well, what can you do?
Perhaps I have a way to help you. Maybe I
Oh?
can talk with your manager and see what is the price of your freedom. What say you? Would you be interested in joining my real estate business?
Real estate?
You would have your freedom. You would be able to travel the stars.
I don't know if I could leave my sisters.
Oh, don't worry. I plan to bring all 3 of you. I could not leave one of you behind.
Well, might get pricey, but worth a shot.
Well, anything to lift the security on your hearts. Any winks?
She goes a deeper shade of green.
Well, thank you. You have been very informative. I am glad to know that you are well protected here. I will go talk with your manager. Do you happen to know her name?
Yeah, that'll be Cleo or Miss Petra.
Miss Cleopatra. Sounds like a cagey sort. I will have to bring my most impressive charms. And gives a smile.
She smiles back.
Well, thank you, Claro. I shall go talk with this Cleopatra.
Alrighty. Up to Brorod, who's been going through his loose orientation. He's being shown the sites before, anyone commits to any sort of hiring.
First day on the job and already getting a tour.
Well, how else are you
I'm not
supposed to
hired
know
yet.
how to... let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Sorry, I'm just so excited.
You ever work in an establishment like this before?
Definitely not as 5-star as this, but similar. I've worked in similar places.
I suppose you know the basics. Don't touch the glass. Alarms need to be disabled. Either the manager or the security.
Right. I noticed that. She was the one who turned off the alarm. Is she the one that tells you guys when to turn on or when to turn off the alarms?
Well, she is the manager and owner and proprietor and curator and
Yes. The CEO, jack of everything here. Okay.
correct. Just walking through. Let's take you to the security booth.
Does she sign your paychecks though?
No, that would be our accounting department.
Okay. You have an accounting department?
We're a very successful jewelry store.
Apparently. It seems to
Many
get bigger with
high-end
every-
clients.
Ooh, high-end clients. Well, I guess that makes sense with the pricing and the rarity of what they look like. So what's this? The security room?
Yes. Let me introduce you to our chief, Jizargo. And he leaves you to it.
Oh, hello there, Jizargle.
Hello.
Name's M. Well, it's actually Manuel, but you can just call me M. It's easier.
Yes.
I am right now I'm an intern, I guess, but looking to hire me up for this.
Cleo told me she was very impressed by your showings.
I am fast on the draw.
Hopefully we'll never have to see that. But never hurts to be prepared.
I'd be surprised if anybody ever tried to do anything to this store. With the amount of guards, threat alone should be enough to push away any would-be thieves. So what am I looking at here, Jizargo?
This is our security setup. We control the various aspects of our system. You drop the shutters and drop the alarms and activate the alarms and sound the alarms.
Oh, so you have
Service
manual
alarms.
alarms here as well,
Yes.
on top of the automatic alarms. I see.
Well, plenty of panic buttons around. We trust our clientele to know what to do in a case of emergency.
And which button here is it to push down the shutters?
He gestures to something on the monitor. It's just one of those like control hub setups where you can access a variety of things.
Wow, that's fancy. I'll admit the last establishment I worked on just used buttons, but this is neat.
Buttons are unbecoming of an establishment like this.
It was very archaic. They did not last long. I saw the writing on the wall and I took my severance pay.
They were eaten by the void.
Consumed. Let me see.
Our vault technology is also state of the art.
Vault, huh?
Yes.
When you say state of the art, what does that exactly mean?
No, you know. You say you've worked in places like this. 3-minute time lock. Double authorization. The works.
That does sound like the works. At a certain point, you gotta wonder. Just don't need any guards for that, then. Seems like it takes care of itself.
Well, somebody needs to be around to monitor. Plus, plenty of valuables on the main floor.
Yeah, I'm sure your clients wouldn't be happy to know that their jewelry was being taken care of by robots. Just automatic stuff. Needs a touch of manual in there.
Yes, the personal touch. So underrated these days. All these droids use a service. What happened to good old organic labor? Willing or
Correct.
otherwise.
Yes, the manual labor. There's a few meanings there you can take from that.
What did you say your name was again?
Manuel, but you can just call me M.
Ah, Manuel. I like you already. Tell me, what do you look like under this mask?
I don't know.
Well, that's mildly concerning. Wait.
I bel
Out of character, do you genuinely not know?
No, I don't know.
Holy shit.
I was looking in the shop, and I saw deep diver suit, and I was like, yes. And I now always wear this.
How long have you had this on?
Since I joined.
Holy shit.
I gotta constantly take it into maintenance. And they have to maintain it with me inside. It's also why I live on nothing but applesauce. It's the only thing I can eat.
Wait, hold on. You have. I'm trying to think of what kind of check this guy would need to make to not be put off by this. It would be opposed in some way.
I believe it adds diversity to the hiring.
I don't know, Shred. What do you think? I guess discipline would be the thing, but I have no idea what on Bro Rod's sheets should be used to contest it.
It'd be deception versus discipline. It could be charm versus discipline. It could just be this is a flat difficulty. I don't know.
I don't know. It wouldn't be deception because he genuinely does not know. Yeah, let's say Bro Rod's cool. Bro Rod's cool, how nonchalant he is about this.
Cool versus cool? That's cool.
Uh-oh, how do I roll this again? It's been so long.
Actually, I was just gonna have the NPC roll it.
Oh, sure. I'll go with that.
But to roll on your sheet, you just click the dice, and that'll bring literally this dice for the skill, and it'll bring up the roller.
He's right. It was that easy.
Okay, so two yellow would become 2 red.
How weirded out is he by me?
Apparently. Wow.
I haven't even done anything and I'm already scaring them.
Yeah, if you zoom in on his face, that facial expression is the exact one he has right now.
Don't be too worried about my unawareness of what I actually look like. This suit is made to protect me, and it's very good at that. Watch, try headbutting me.
And a character, be right back.
I will pass, thank you.
It's a good thing. Last guy who headbutted me ended up with a serious migraine for like 3 hours.
You see his finger hovering over the red the red button, but he he rethinks
Oh, what are
it.
you trying to press there? Can I see?
Well, I was showing you the ropes. You hit this button, silent alarm goes out.
A silent
Many-
alarm at that. So on top of your loud alarms, you also have the manual silent alarm.
Oh, when you hit the button, it does both. Summons a truckload or two of guys like us. Best of the best. Keep them off site and happy. They can train and be prepared for situations like this.
Do you just have a hidden barracks around here? They're always ready.
We put them up at the Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, that sounds like a fancy hotel.
It is not. It is a tenement building.
In
But a
that
nice
case,
one.
It doesn't sound as. Oh, it still sounds alright then. At least you care about your employees. Digging the benefits.
Have they told you about our dental package yet?
No, they have not, but I think it's because they never saw my teeth.
He makes the face again. Okay, well, seems like everything's in order. You seem trustworthy enough. He hands you a stack of forms. Fill these out and get them back to us sometime. When did you say you could start?
I think I was told I could start around tomorrow or so. Or, you said whenever we get these papers. Yeah, you aren't hurting too hard for hirees right now, are you?
Well, we like to cycle people on and off world. It's a much
Sure.
larger operation. All legitimate, mind you, but many places that need indentured servants. Perhaps we get
yes.
you off world for your
Yeah.
first assignment.
Actually, our boss said she wanted me to have my first job here. She wanted to avoid any, incidents. Sort of like how the face you were making at me earlier. She wanted to avoid that for the other clientele.
Consider the incidents avoided.
Yeah. Don't worry. Give it enough time. I'm sure people will warm up to me. But yeah, I can get these papers done and bring them back. And at the same time, I can also get my gear set up. I'm sure you don't want me just showing up like this. Maybe I'll just.
We will get you a uniform. You may keep the rebreather on.
Thank you. So what's next on the tour?
Sorry.
Are you tired there, sir? You jargo? Izago.
Gizargo.
He's a cat man. They do the yawning thing. He's perpetually tired. Talked about the silent alarm. Talked about the vault. Talked about.
Ooh, I forgot to ask. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you guys have any automated turrets?
No. Like we said,
Oh.
the manual touch.
Yeah.
He gestures to this thing over here. All the weapons a man could need. Why delegate to some droids? So uncivilized.
Yes, uncivilized. You're not wrong.
You'll have your very own soon enough. He pulls out a light whip. Hey, watch this. Starts whipping the wall.
Just in the security office.
Is it like leaving like burn marks in the wall?
Yes, but it's surprisingly unscathed.
Ooh.
It's like a temporary thing and then it fades away.
Now that is cool. That is cool. It's a whip that works only on organics, low on collateral.
Right, sorry guys.
It's okay. It's like 9:40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figure. Can you guys do another like 15 minutes?
Mhm.
We're almost on the
Yeah.
casing
Yeah.
phase, so should be in a good place to actually start next time. But yeah, I guess leave off with Bro Rod. Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
How big is the stack of papers they gave me?
You know,
Is it
just,
comically big?
Sure, it's papyrus, so it's much thicker than it's like a
Is-
scroll. It's a big ass scroll. The thick paper. Really, really nice weighty stuff.
I can just barely see over the stack of papers.
Well, off you go. He starts like mock cracking the whip at you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please don't hit me. This is Bro Rod to All Command. These guys are weirdos. Just walking out with a big stack of papers.
Well, I think I got most of that from. Thanks for leaving your comms on. Seems you were right, Shade, with the double activation.
Unfortunately, it seems no turns. So we can't do any shenanigans for our hackers.
They got turrets of a different sort. The fuzzy kind.
The ones that bleed.
I'm concerned with how you're framing this, but yes.
Also,
Well-
question: Who here in our team knows how to read? Read good, anyways. Because I have a stack of papers that are in full legalese.
Ask
BBQ.
BBQ.
Yeah, BBQ might be the right person. I think knowledge education is the reading skill.
Certainly not Nash. Out of
Maybe
character.
yes.
Actually,
Maybe
did lower that
Wampa
during my
about
research,
that.
so I am dumber on that field too.
I'm sure
Alright.
Wampa can understand it fully. I don't know how he's going to relay that to you, but maybe we'll give it the old once over.
Now, if
Oh,
it's pure
perfect.
intelligence, Dr. Ketamine might have a good idea.
Dr. Ketamine.
Imagine
Please,
Dr.
my
Ketamine
father's
throwing
name is Dr. Ketamine. Call me Dr. Ket.
Dr. Ket.
Then Ket might have an idea.
Don't worry, I know all about these things. I have worked in the legal department many times. No, not for
Right, you-
malpractice cases. Just because I was interested. Call it a professional curiosity.
You're curious? I was shagging a coworker.
She was
Anyways, I
curious in
imagine-
me.
Also,
dear.
boss, I might have a new job, but it's under a different name, and I think that might avoid any conflicts of interest.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later. You did good, Bro Rod. You did good.
Could have gone worse. They could have tried to fit a collar around me.
Well, yeah. Talk to Cleo often enough, she still might. I mean, what?
Boss, please keep it in the bedroom.
That was the problem. We never could.
Well played.
Anyhow, Nash, you wanted to do something?
If no one else has anything else, I will go talk with.
So, did one confirm with Shade the whole, like, did they imply people are kept in the building?
I think so. The
I
door
did that as
locked.
like an in-character thing, but haven't heard anything in about 20 minutes, so I thought I might ask.
Yeah, back in character. Probably. The only problem is, where do they all? Did you see a restroom in here?
No, there's hardly any room besides merch, honestly. Don't know where the hell they would store people.
Yeah.
So unless there's an underground thing.
Underground
Floofy,
thing or
did you find those blueprints yet?
These are the blueprints.
Out of character, we paid for like up-to-date blueprints. And
Yeah.
whatnot.
Well, so some of the features were hold on, what's in my notes? Did I double dip into No, I told you a few things on the what was actually in there? Oh, right. Silent alarms and
It's been a while. Feel free to repeat.
yeah.
Yeah, that chat program, that chat module will be really helpful for this. We can just save things to a note, a journal, and we can go back and look at them.
Right, let me scroll up in chat. I don't remember if it was for updated. Was it for updated blueprints per se?
The only
yeah,
thing
I never.
the only
I
thing
have
I
to
wrote
find the
down in
exact
the
wording.
the only thing I wrote down in the session rewards doc was intel on jewelry store minus 20 or minus 2,000 credits from the payout.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
it was
It was
something
like
big.
basically 1,000 for like 2 pieces that would basically make it. Anyway, so basically we paid max intel to get an idea of what the hell.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't actually account for people staying here. That was like a throwaway line. You know what? Destiny points, yes. My destiny point because I'm a fool and I made you pay for intel that I had you find out in other ways because I'm tired. I'm sorry. It's
Oh, good.
So
Yeah.
are they like slaves kept in an underground like basement, or are they just wage slaves and can only work here?
no, they're indentured servants. They're I mean, they're treated better than typical slaves, but yeah, no, they're
Okay.
they're kept in building. Sorry, I thought for some reason I thought the additional intel was for the bum collar thing. You remember what I said about the bum collars?
No.
No, I know. I'm pretty sure you mentioned it. It just never
Okay.
crossed your dollar
Yeah,
minds.
you go in at nights and there's indentured servants, quote unquote, with bomb collars standing guard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They take them off during the day because it doesn't look very but yeah. So you got Zygerians and bomb slaves at night, and during the day there's civilians. That was
Anyway, basically Violet wants to chase up the blueprints stipulate any underground area where there would be suitable storage for people and stuff. She wants to rule out if they're actually quote unquote kept in the building or just left to patrol.
I think the idea that this is one bit I didn't actually think out when I said that about the thing. Let's say they're left to patrol and they sleep in shifts in the back area. There was a bed in that quote unquote torture room. So this is fucked up.
One singular bed for a whole entire guard shift.
Well, there's indentured servants, so
We stack them like pancakes.
they got let's say like 2 bunk beds. Yeah, there were 2 bunk beds in this cell area. How about that?
Well, so Nash would have seen this.
Yes.
Okay. 2
I was in the
bunk beds in interrogation room.
Alright, time to buy some extra knockout gas.
For security detail.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Nash, you are standing in the doorway of the manager's office.
And you see him like reach over with his big old shark hand and knock on the open door. Hello.
Who is it?
Ah, may I come in? My name is Nash, and I have heard of your. Well, let's just say I have heard of your I am lost for words. Your beauty is certainly made me lose the words I was going to say. Anyway, Miss Cleopatra, it is an honor to meet you. I am very interested in your store, namely the 3 young ladies you have working here.
For the
May I come
record, you're
in?
still talking at her through the. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yes. You may enter.
Wonderful. Well,
You're sitting on the desk. You have crushed it under your massive shark girth.
Kind of like picks up one of the chairs.
do you mind if I stand? I would not want to break a chair. I already managed to set off an alarm earlier, but that was mostly just because I was clumsy. I apologize.
Ah, yes. Madran has briefed me on this.
He is a good
So
man.
that was you.
Yes. It was me. I apologize. I hope there was no well, if there are any reparations that are needed, please let me know.
Nonsense. And I hope you understand he was just doing his due diligence. I'm sure a business-looking sort like you would understand.
Of course, I was cooperative the entire way. He did a very fine job. He has potential to be something greater. You should keep an eye on him.
Oh?
Yes, he's got a good eye for these things. But anyway, I am sorry, I am getting sidetracked. My name is Nash. I am a businessman of sorts. I work in remote real estate. And as you know, it is a both a exclusive and lucrative business, and I am in the market for a couple of assistants.
Go on.
And I could not help but notice the beautiful garden of flowers that you employ here, the 3 sisters, uh, Clara, Claro, and I was not able to catch the third one's name, but I did admire her from a distance.
Ha. Kira.
Kira.
But spelled the weird way with the Ciara.
Ah, that is a beautiful name. They are quite the catch, I must say. But to my proposal, I am in need of their services, and I understand they are in your protection. Yes?
My service, yes. However, I'm afraid I cannot part with these particular servants. Although my family does have a large stock of which to offer you, if you would be so interested.
I'm afraid my heart is already smitten and set on these 3 girls. Perhaps maybe we can come to some sort of agreement. I certainly hope you understand that credits is no matter.
Is that so?
Indeed.
Let me hear your starting bid.
Oh, well, certainly I would not want to impose and insult you. I would much rather. Um, what do you value their services at? And I shall certainly hope to give you an offer that is both flattering and acceptable.
Oh, you must understand. These are no ordinary employees.
That I am
Much
aware.
training and experience has gone into each of them. They each have their specialities, and the cost of replacement would be quite a bit, not to mention the time and effort. I always say 45,000 per head.
45,000 per head. Hmm. Okay, okay. That is a certainly a number. Sorry, I'm I am more of the public relations side of my business. My numbers guy, I would have to contact and see how much that would set our operation back, but I think it would be minor. Um, Now tell me, would you would there be any um, well, actually, as I think here, I could probably do that. But tell me, what goes into this training? I am vastly curious. Obviously, this would be the start of some assistance that I would have, but if I could, mm, bring it in house as sort of a training, I would much be. If you wouldn't mind sharing some secrets of your trade.
Hmm. So are you asking like her to give you pointers on how to train, or like what they go through, how
What,
they're trained, or whether or not they could be used as trainers?
Whatever. Yes, he's making conversation. There, yeah, obviously that the amount of money is way above what Nash has on him at this time, but but he's curious to understand obviously what training they've gone through to be as at their expense as they are currently. And I think I've got one more question that I'll ask, and then I can be done.
Okay. So she gives you like the rundown. They're I don't want to. I don't want to
Totally fine.
repeat it.
Yep,
I,
yep,
I
yep, yep.
lost the accent like a half hour ago.
It's okay.
My eyes are drooping. Uh, so they went through like the standard like finishing school and all that shit. Go for etiquette and yeah, basically charm school.
Mhm.
Also learn basic like customer service things. I had a throwaway joke about like electroshock assisted etiquette training, but yeah, that all that kind of stuff. Trained on world at Zygeria or one of the satellite planets, and
Mhm.
when brought to various businesses to serve essentially. So it's
Yeah.
quite an investment.
Well, I understand. Yes, they're certainly seem to be well worth the investment. It seems. Um, Now, I did have one maybe point of concern. It, it it occurs to me that the security in this building is very substantial, and I believe that is a very good thing, seeing the business that you run here. Um, but I could not help but notice it seemed like this security was designed to have twofold purposes. One, to keep your merchandise in, but perhaps another to keep your employees in. Was I wrong in this observation?
Her eyes go wide for a second, but then she smiles. Ah, perceptive one. There are accommodations on site for our employees. Yes. Well, you must understand. We have to protect our investment.
Oh,
This is where they will be the most safe. Cloud City is a dangerous place for women such as them.
I do not disagree. I happened to notice there were some beds in the room Madran brought me to. Would that be the accommodations, or was there something a little bit more, well, personalizable? We would not want these women to feel like they are being held in a way that they cannot express themselves.
Well, you must understand. If you are to possess indentured servants yourself, you must understand that expression and freedom is the enemy of willing servitude.
Well, perhaps I still have much to learn from you. But I have.
If you would like, we also offer out on contract our training services. Perhaps one of our more experienced contractors could show you the ropes.
That is certainly something to be. Uh, yes, it is certainly something to have be thought about. I will definitely talk with my other associates in my business, and we will see. Um, but for now, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. I know it came as sudden. I should have called ahead, but I was only spending a small amount of time here in Cloud City before I head back out to my claims, and well, let's just say one must capitalize on opportunities, otherwise they may fall through your fingers. And he kind of holds up a hand and wiggles his big old meaty paw.
I agree. Just why I think you should take these contracts with you as you go. To keep opportunity from slipping through your fingers. She walks over to what looks like a safe on the wall and pushes a few buttons, turns a handle, and retrieves some uh, basically carbon copies of ownership contracts
Okay. Um,
and hands them off to you.
can
Perhaps have your people look them over.
Nash would have been watching her. Is that something like Floofy could have picked up on what she did, or?
Make me a. I guess that'd be either vigilance or perception. I think.
I can roll a vigilance check.
Yeah.
It's
Do
more active passive, yeah.
because it would have been pretty fast. You wouldn't have been sure what she was doing right away. Yeah,
Sure.
let's go with vigilance. Just like, oh yeah, this is happening now.
Mm-hmm.
2 purple.
No whammies. Hey.
And I should probably have made Floofy make that check, but I didn't think about it. So this is the way it is, and it succeeded. So
Mhm.
yeah, you got the So you got the combination, and literally pick any numbers you want. I don't care. But one thing you did notice is that she seemed to touch a portion of her hand to one of the lights on the safe, which then changed color.
Okay. Cleo touched a part of her wrist before unlocking some sort of bio
Well, as in, yeah, she pressed it to the safe.
Of course, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same combination as my luggage.
What kind of moron would pick their combination?
So he kind of stands up and picks up the contracts and glances at them, and he's like, "Oh, well, these are quite lengthy, but I surely will have my legal team look over them. I appreciate your willingness to work with me. I hope we can see each other again soon then, my dear."
I look forward to doing business in the future.
Yes, because certainly the next time seeing you would obviously could never be too soon.
And she smiles at you. But yeah, is there anything else anybody would like to do?
Is there any way to find anything about the vault, or should we leave that to next time? Because a lot of people sound tired.
I think we got most of what we needed from the vault.
Yeah, so you figured out the like the normal activation method. You need a simultaneous activation from the manager's office and security, and that starts a time lock. Mechanically, if you basically break the 3 locking lugs in some way, you should be able to just open the door, but they're reinforced pretty heftily. I think that's everything about everything you found out about the vault.
If a few of these things are bio-locked, I wonder if there's a way to get some of the manager's DNA.
Can Nash have heard this?
Oh, like Bart would have stated on the line.
Because
Because if
Nash.
she's gone, yeah, like
Hmm?
she would have gone like Seefing. So she would have gone like,
If there's a way to get the manager's DNA without causing an incident, go for it.
You see Nash, his brain kind of starts working a little bit, and he's covering his face a little bit with the contracts. And
Oh, yes, sorry. I was lost in reading.
and he holds out one of his big hands.
Until next time, then, Cleo.
She yeah, no check needed. She shakes it. Her
Now,
hand is maybe a sixth of the size of yours.
now, here's what I was thinking. I'm a Sharkman. I have rough skin. Can he somehow make it so it accidentally like scratches or chafes her hand and gets a little bit on him?
Uh,
you want to use coarse skin to obtain DNA.
all right. Make me a
He knows no other way.
make me a 2 purple, 3 black brawl check.
2 purple, 3 black.
3 black brawl.
Brawl. Okay. One moment. Can I?
This is literally going against her melee defense.
When making a melee or brawl check, suffer a number of strain equal to upgrade the attack an equal number of times. Okay, I have 2 ranks of frenzied attack. Can I use those?
Frenzied handshake.
It's a very
it's making up.
enthusiastic
It says
handshake.
when making a brawl check.
Well, if GM has said
Sure,
brawl, let's
Sure,
brawl.
go for it. Go
Alright.
for it.
2 purple, 3 black. I will suffer 2 strain to upgrade it twice.
Well, this explains everything about some handshakes I've gotten.
And I'm gonna use a destiny point to upgrade it one more time. All right, let's go.
We're getting
Can't
this
wait to see
DNA.
this. Like 10
I
successes.
needed
How
out
do
of
you
balls.
barely
I needed it.
succeed?
I needed it.
Jesus Christ. Yes, you your skin catches on her skin the wrong way. It's like petting a cat the wrong way,
Yep.
where like the fur catches, and so like it rips out a little bit of hair and like scrapes off the top layer of skin.
Oh,
Not like it doesn't draw blood or anything, but like it's like a I don't know. It's like if you brush up against a concrete wall, how it's kind of like your skin will get a little bit ashy.
Yeah. He like pulls away and he feels a little tear. He's like, "Oh, not again.
I am sorry. My skin is very rough lately. I have not been to the ocean. Please."
He like pulls out like a handkerchief from his tuxedo.
Please, I am sorry. Please.
He's like trying to see if there's water around to dab for her.
She yeah, this is a good use of a dark side point. She smiles like, "It's okay. I've had rougher."
Oh, well.
Make me a not resilience, discipline check.
What is
3 purple discipline check.
All right.
She's given you eyes.
Oh, yes. Yes. My checks are finally working.
Alright, that means you can choose the facial expression you want to have.
Yeah, you're in control of your faculties.
He looks around and sees her saying that, and he just like holds out the kerchief and wraps it around her hand and ties it gently. Well, I am glad to know one as delicate looking as yourself has some bite to her as well. With that, he nods and turns to leave.
All right. Now that I've flirted with Treg as 3 different characters this session, we're gonna call it right there. Unless there's anything else somebody would like to do.
Nope, good. Thank you. No.
All right. Make sure you. What do you call it? Throw that down in chat just to record that. Yeah, there we go. DNA sample get.
If anyone doesn't get that reference, that's your problem.
Floofy chimes in over the comms like, you could have just asked for one of her old hairbrushes.
I'd have no hair. But that makes no sense. I am not that
And
stupid.
why would anyone give someone a hairbrush?
The line is silent. No. God, I didn't phrase that right. Floofy used to
Floofy, is there
date this
something we
girl.
should have known?
It makes a ton of sense for Floofy. For the bald Carcharodon.
You know what? Never mind.
I'm doing that immediately.
Session end.
All right, well done, everyone. Well done, Treg, for being a massive charm bot. You're gonna be the new Zan.
This was hopefully this was enjoyable. Sorry, I was kind of a dead man walking. I tried to take a nap before the session, and I couldn't sleep, so I did not regain any of my charge. But hopefully, it was still enjoyable.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly had fun.
I really enjoyed the flirting.
I had fun flirting with you, Nox. It has been quite an adventure.
And learning that Barbecue is a terrorist.
Barbecue is a literal terrorist. Holy shit.
I think we've always known this.
Yes.
Yeah, now we have like hard evidence.
Well,
Quite
yeah, this is
literally-
a,
Like we've always said that Nox can go and play characters that are like hidden BBGs, and now they're just not hiding.
Yeah. Yeah, Noko's no longer hiding his BBEG status.
I mean, I'm quite literally sad I've burned down an orphanage before.
yeah.